All right, everyone, how's everyone doing today? Welcome, Sosmog. Welcome, Karmic. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and today we are streaming Megaman 2. And I brought Casey with me.
Hello, everyone.
And my fellow suitmaker, how do you want to go? Vexus is in the background, watching from the room today.
It's really funny. I watched an action movie earlier today. They said, "How do you want to go?"
How do you want to go?
And the context between this and that scene are so drastically different.
How do you want to go? This sounds like a trick question.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was just, how do you wish to go?
Gosh, that is such a difference in tone.
They
That
made
is such a difference in tone. How's everyone in chat doing today?
What you doing?
I forgot one extra area that I promised I would do.
Hi guys, I'm here too.
Hello, hey Zeke, how you doing? That dumb dog says hey, so
Yeah.
we'll say
how's it going?
hey-o. Everything's on fire.
Listen what I say.
Hey-o.
It's every single Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
We're just gonna give everyone a moment right now.
I really like this animation that you put together. I think the chat should look at it more closely.
The follow down there.
Yeah.
I think that would be important.
Ay Macarena.
Just sending out even more links. Because everybody deserves to check it out.
Revolta says greetings.
Welcome.
Look at the red on the screen, my lord.
What do you mean?
So you see how the names come out? The red just, I could not read it. So I had to look down at my chat.
Yeah, it says subscribe and like and follow and do the things. Okay, I'm all set now. Mostly.
You do know what I was referring to, right?
The red text, not red.
Yeah, the red text, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, we're going to begin today with the PlayStation version. We're going to do Navi mode, then original mode, and then we're going to finish with Wily Wars. So today's going to be a little bit different than Mega Man 1. But we're going to boot up Navi mode with Select and Start. We also have achievements thanks to Retro Achievements. I'll do this as many times as possible just for the fun and added joy of it. It's an extra level of a little bit more stuff than my YouTube version of this, which was almost 2 years ago around this same time. Actually, I think it was a bit after. Because I kicked it off on my birthday 2 years ago. This time I'm doing it beforehand on the lead up to.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what stream you'll do.
I've actually already announced it during last stream. On the 28th, we will be doing Sonic 1 as a little birthday thing, and then we'll be continuing to do Sonic and Mega Man content back to back, because I gotta love the Blue Boys. What do you think of the music, Case?
I like the arrangements.
They're real good, aren't they?
I've listened to all of them on my spare time while editing and stuff.
This is one of my favorites. Handy the Anarchist says, "Greetings! Welcome, Revolta. Glad to have ya." Hey, Macarena, says Karmic. How's everyone in chat? Also, Karmic, I loved the burrito. It was great. I woke up very late, but I liked it. yeah, you guys did good. We're just gonna get started here today. Usually people would start at Metal Man. We're gonna start with Quick Man. Also, to further go, not only am I doing Navi mode this time, instead of doing the level 99 Mega Man, because that is, you know, fairly common, we're going with standard Mega Man. For this game in particular, we're doing a different difficulty. Because I'm evil like that, and I'm going to have to play the hardest setting twice. So it changes damage values, that's it, from what I remember. In at least the American version, that's all it changes. And I think it makes it more fair. But I get to show off my skills at Quick Man stage. Also, we get hints from Roll. I didn't show it off very much at all during the Mega Man 1 stream, but Dr. Light talks to you in that version. We'll have a chance to see Dr. Light again in this series, though. Not to worry. Now let's see if I can do this. Apparently not. That screen's not even a hazard anyways, I don't know. I've never died on that screen. Don't worry, guys. We'll die to the quick beams at least once in the future. But it ain't bad.
I'll guarantee it happens.
You'll guarantee it happens?
Yeah, I'll break with the controller.
You'll start like, you'll wave your arms in front of the screen. Ah!
Yeah. No looking.
No, not at all. No views, no looks, no eyesight. I'm very happy and excited about the later today. Oh man,
Yeah.
you guys, yeah, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff set up for me, so I can just kind of vibe it out, see where everything goes.
Yep.
So Quick Man's fun. I'm gonna get to show this off, but Quick Man actually has a glitched pattern in the original.
Really?
It's not as bugged here, except for the original mode, where they kept the bug in. Quick Man is too fast for the NES to process and will clip into walls, resetting his pattern, making him a harder fight to deal with.
Oh, he's supposed to bounce off like that?
Yeah.
That is scary.
He's meant to be scary, but he clips into the walls in the NES version.
Yeah, and starts running against it for like half a frame.
Why does that say offline?
Remember, you always have to refresh it.
Ah, there we go. Everybody's colors changed. Saw Smoke says, I'm back. Welcome back. We just beat Quick Man. We beat Quick Man.
You know what's
Quick Man. Quick Man. I can't wait till we do that. I can't wait till we get to Super Adventure Rockman. You guys are gonna love that game so freaking much.
Oh my god, do you remember my first impressions of it? I was just like, left or right?
Left or right, and then you just chose and got smacked.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm choosing right next time. What is this game? A game of chance? Just constantly getting smacked left and right.
Quick Man!
So many games smacked up against the wall, but it's easy.
Yeah.
No, the wall would smack me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, now we're in Metal Man stage, and as we found out through the secret level leaks, Metal Man's design was actually drawn up. But we haven't seen it yet. It was in the storyboard phase for that episode. And man, did it look cool. Actually, more storyboard stuff is leaked. They made his hair look like Legend's hair during the storyboards. They made it look like Volnut's hair.
That's awesome.
They did so many little secret details. I am so happy with that show. Anyways, we got moles. Moles! These drills are called moles. Moles do not appear again, except for the Game Boy games. Game Boy 2, and I think Game Boy 3 as well.
They weren't in 9?
No, they were in 10 though, as Mole version 2.
Yeah, that's what I knew it was one of the Wii games.
Yeah. It's weird because the mole enemy is actually one that most people know. Alright, we
I
got
think
this.
they have too much trauma with Metal Man. I think that's personally why.
Maybe. I don't know. They show up in Metal Man stage in the Game Boy game, and there I find them kind of annoying. And they also show up in oh shoot, the Wily 1 in Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge for Game Boy. Also known as Rockman World, or Mega Man World, as we have been most recently calling it because of the colorized hacks. Alright. I don't have a way to get back out after this, and
I'm pretty sure I know a trick that might work. Jump, unpause, and pause again using the in-game menu.
Yeah, okay.
It's totally
I botched it. It's possible, but I botched it.
I feel like that was a trick you knew already.
I knew, but I don't like doing it. I think it's stupid difficult. Quick Boomerang is a weapon most people don't have until the end, so I'll be showing it off a lot because I love having Quick Boomerang. It's actually one of those weapons that's really fun. It's even more fun with Turbo Fire!
Fun for the whole family with Turbo Fire.
When your triangle button be like, whoop. Yeah, Turbo Fire is one of those features that's included both in the PlayStation versions as well as the Legacy Collection.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Legacy Collection also has the top button being your,
Do you know why they include a turbo button, Casey? It's not ever to make things easier, because the turbo button doesn't make things that much easier.
No, especially not on one.
It's actually to help prevent carpal tunnel.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah, it is an accessibility feature. Rapid Fire deserves to be in just about every game. Now we got the Metal Blade, and you guys might think, oh, he's gonna get the Metal Blade and then only gonna use the Metal Blade. Don't worry, I've practiced this game up, left, right, and center, so, no. I won't only be using the Metal Blade. In fact,
So
I'll be...
you're just gonna casually call me out on your stream in front of some of my viewers?
Oh, you know, everybody, most
You
people...
know what? Screw you! I'm playing Mega Man 2 tonight.
Oh,
I can
okay.
beat it.
You're gonna beat it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna beat it on American normal mode, or are you gonna be playing the... Which version are you doing? I'm curious. Do you want to borrow my Famicom?
Shit, if you help me set it up, yeah.
Also, I'll help you set it up. You can play it on real hardware. I don't mind. I have Rockman 2 for Famicom.
Yeah, we're gonna be singing I Can't Defeat Airman for like half the stream.
We'll probably be singing it for Airman. If you can pull up the lyrics, I'll sing it. We can sing it while we play Airman stage when we get there.
I only know the English version now. I've listened to the Japanese one plenty of times.
I know both, but it's been a while since I've sung it. I love Bubble Man's theme here. Also, avert your eyes if you're... This might look really bad. This stage kills the bitrate. I know it looks terrible.
Actually, it might kill it enough to where it'll just appear like really glossy. You know what I mean? Like blurry.
Stosmog says, ew, I'm sorry, guys. I know. This stage looks awful. Wait till we get to the water. I'll give it a second so the bitrate can clear it up. My bit...
Like, that's not water.
I promise you, when I do my water effect, I'm not gonna make it look like that. Alright, we'll give it a second in here. Alright, the bitrate should be about cleared up. Look at how jagged it looks up there! It's like, oh, it's stable every other time.
Yikes. Like, you can really see it, like, start to clear again.
It's clearing it. It's clearing it. Who needs that dumb dog says, who needs the bitrate? Who needs to see what they're doing? I don't. I don't think the Wily Wars does it as badly. But there's like 3 or 4 water effects in that game, and like one of them is bad, but the rest of them are fine. I think the Bubble Man one is better there, so at least one time you'll get to see things a little clearer. It's gonna die again near the end of the stage, too.
Could be worse. Aquaman.
Oh, for 8, does that kill?
Yeah, if they did that in this style.
Oh, that would be terrible looking. But yeah, I love the quick boomerang. Who doesn't love the quick boomerang? And you got lots of shots with it. I can just keep...
Yeah, I actually didn't think it was going to be that sparing. I've beaten 2 already. I'm playing through it again. But it's really funny for me to say that. Though I had to use it for, like, the end of the run.
Yeah, today and tomorrow are going to be interesting because we're doing 2, and then tomorrow's 3, and tomorrow is going to knock me on my butt.
Look at the bit where you're just eating again.
Like, I'm going to be using the level 99 Mega Man on 3 for at least the Navi mode. And I'll be using a ROM hack for the NES version of 3 to make things more interesting, to show you guys what they could have done to make the game look better. And then, the Wily Wars is the Wily Wars. So, we'll be playing 3 very different versions of 3. Because the PlayStation version of 3 is actually based on the Famicom version of 3, which changed some of the level layouts just a little bit, because, the NES version changed the layouts because it broke it. There were soft blocks, where if you died on certain bosses and respawned, you're in a wall. Yeah.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I didn't know about that for a while. And then, out of nowhere... Oh yeah, you're in a wall. I have not done this in years! It used to be my big claim to fame! I can do the Heatman wall! I can do the Heatman wall! I don't know if I can do the Heatman wall anymore, because it has been years since I've done it. I figured, oh, I've done this enough. I've learned my lesson. I'm at least gonna try.
Wasn't as bad as me trying to play 1 and just getting stuck in Ice Man's stage.
Heatman's theme here is good. It's a good vibe.
Oh, I love it.
I like the drum and bass here.
You know what's funny? Drum and bass gave me more of Ice vibes rather than anything to do with heat. So
Yeah.
It's amazing to hear it here.
Yeah, it's just nice.
Like, am I crazy for saying that, though?
No,
Like,
no,
from
you're
a
good.
music creator's perspective, like, do you hear it? You could totally
I-
use that for a nice level.
Yeah, you could, but you'd also have to slow down the BPM. Because it has to feel like a standstill. So that's something you can do there. You can actually wrap around the blocks if you're careful. These are what's known as Yoku blocks. I didn't go into them much during Mega Man 1 because, you know, there's only like a stage or 2 where they show up. Yoku blocks are going to be the bane of our existence going forward, but we're going to have more and more ways to deal with them, so they're not
Is
that
it
bad.
ever explained who made the Yoku blocks?
It's literally just a, so the Yoku blocks themselves, there's 3 or 4 different explanations. They either shift out of the wall, like they're blocks in the wall and they're shifting forward, or they are appearing and disappearing because they are teleporting in and out.
I like both of those games.
I like to think that it just depends on where they're at.
So, like here, they're being pushed out of the wall.
Yeah. Lower ones, they're appearing and disappearing, and so like you're just getting a hybrid of them. Can I do this, chat? I fucking did it. I fucking did it. First try, baby.
First try. That took me like a good 3 tries one night. Like, that is so freaking difficult.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad once you learn it. This was before we started doing like the Mega Man marathon.
Yeah, but
This was before that. So I had little to no experience with this game.
I'm also gonna try to do Heatman here damageless. Never mind. I used to know the trick to avoiding that first fire, because everything else after that is this.
This boss was designed.
It was designed. Somebody created that.
And now we want to turn it to mush.
They gone. Fun fact, Heatman's heat regulator is on his back,
And he can't reach it.
and he can't reach it. And in the Archie comics, they forgot to turn it on.
Oh,
So he's just dying of pain. He's just like, just take me out. I'm not ready for this. But since there's a virus with the weapons in that comic issue, after Mega Man takes the weapon from Heatman, he's just like, Heatman's like, thank you for cooling me off. I'm good. We're gonna count this as I lost, right? And it's like, and Mega Man's like, absolutely. And then the virus infects him, and he like takes Heatman out, for lack of a better term. It's kind of messed up, honestly. Mega Man eventually ends up apologizing for it, and Heatman finds out where his heat regulator is, and Heatman gets his revenge on Mega Man, at least a couple shots. They end up working together eventually. Anyways, Bubble Lead is great. By the way, it is pronounced Bubble Lead. We have confirmation that from AK. So AK came to Twitter, or X, and I believe Blue Sky as well, and has stated that it is in fact Bubble Lead because it leads you along forward, not Bubble Lead because it sinks like lead. But both interpretations are correct because it is technically a bubble filled with lead acid. So, that's fun. It's technically both. They don't care which way, but they intended for it to be lead. So I'm gonna call it Bubble Lead. I've learned things.
It's really funny that we do have a thing in making music called a lead.
Mm-hmm.
And as a kid, I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I kept saying lead and lead, like, either way when I'm talking about it. So if somebody's like, what are you talking about? It's a lead. I'm like, I know. It sucks that I can't, like, interpret it correctly.
Yeah. Bro didn't take that level of disrespect. Are we talking about the Heatman thing, or are we talking about the enemies here? Because they are taking well to my quick boomerang. I'll tell you that much. By the way, the Mega Man 2 stuff is going to be 2. I feel is the everybody thinks it's the best, but it's not. It's overrated. It's not bad though. I don't think any Mega Man game is bad, and that includes X6 and X7. And you guys are going to go crazy when I play through those games 100%.
And you are going to like it.
And you are going to like it. Hopefully you're going to love it and follow me, but that's just the way it works, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, we're kind of speed running through the followers. We're at 31 so far, so thank you guys so much. You're helping make my my dream of being an actual content creator a reality here. So.
Hey, do you lose that charge in the original? If you get hit?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe you do. You do lose your charge if you enter the boss room with it, though.
Yeah, that I do remember.
And it wastes the ammo. So, I'm just going in weakness order.
Yeah.
So, you guys can actually see the weakness chain in person, because usually, most people take the Metal Blade, destroy the game, call it a day. So most people don't actually know the weaknesses. And it kind of drives me nuts when I'm like, yeah, Quick Boomerang beats Metal Man really quickly. And they're like, no, it's the Metal Blade. Metal Blade's the weakness. No, it's the joke. That's a joke. Yeah, Metal Blade beats him really quickly, but that's meant to be a joke. The way you're actually supposed to fight him is with Quick Boomerang. It keeps you at the proper distance so he won't bounce away. And it's faster than he can jump high. It's faster than his jump, so he'll always get hit with it. Up and in the air,
So this whole, so essentially this entire stream is just gonna be you, like, roasting me on playing 2.
No.
Not an unintentional roast.
I'm not intending to.
I said unintentional.
I'm technically roasting every YouTuber from like 2007 or 8 when they all played Mega Man 2. Because a lot of playthroughs were just like, I have Metal Blade, it's done, and then they just use Metal Blade throughout the whole game. I will roast Metal Blade. I will roast the weapon Metal Blade. I think it is a lazy weapon. It is stupid powerful, and it needs a nerf. And every fan game I've played nerfs it. And I'm fine with that. Make a Good Mega Man Level 1 had Metal Blade, and they ended up nerfing it by giving it less ammo. I think you can nerf it further.
Quick Boomerang is almost the same, just weaker.
It's weaker, but it doesn't go to as many places, which is important.
Yeah, it's short range, and,
Short range...
No, okay, see, no, that makes sense, though. That makes sense. I see where you're coming from with the Metal Blade. I'm not trying to defend Metal Blade as if, like...
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Metal Blade...
No, I'm letting chat know.
Yeah, there's a secret Metal Blade, though. So you can use 1, 2, pause, switch weapon, go back to it, 1, 2. Did my ammo count go down? Did it go down, chat?
It's looking for the third shot? Are you kidding?
Yep. It only looks at the third shot to determine when it's down, which is part of what makes it broken. Make a Good Mega Man Level 1 changed that, so it's every 2 shots. But also remembers the count, even when you switch weapons.
That's pretty good.
Listen, this is just the funniest image I've ever seen.
I thought it soft locked for a second.
How to scare Casey. Why does it do that? Because that's the way it was programmed. Mega Man 2 was programmed as a hobby video game. The team was working on Street Fighter 2 and Strider, of all games, and they were told, as long as Mega Man 2 doesn't interfere with with the other projects they have to work on, they can make Mega Man 2. Because Mega Man 1 was not seen as a success because they didn't print enough copies to even get, or sell enough copies to get an offer for a reprint of the cartridges. But Mega Man 2 sold like crazy because once they finished the game, it was like Capcom was proud to say, our team worked hard on this. Please look at what our team wants to make. There's love and passion and care here. Which is what's so important. Every single Mega Man game. I have never heard a single developer, other than Keiji Inafune, say that they didn't want to make a Mega Man game. I've heard them say, I was scared to go into it because I've heard horror stories of people sleeping overnight in the office. But once they start developing it, I never hear a single complaint. I hear, oh yeah, I loved coming up with this idea. I loved coming up with that idea. This challenge was really fun to design. These characters were great to draw. I have never heard anybody go, this was so rough, I will never touch this franchise again. Which is awesome. But I just want you to know, Mega Man 2 is the reason that started. Because it was built as a love thing. And it's to a point now. Mega Man was the initial game Capcom made for the NES, right? So they did not make any original games for NES hardware prior to this. When Capcom breaks into a new market, they don't launch it with a Resident Evil. They don't launch it with a Devil May Cry. They don't launch it with a Street Fighter. They always launch it with a Mega Man launch. Capcom broke into the mobile division. What was their first mobile division game? X-Dive. What was their first Java release? Mega Man 1.
You know, now that I think about it, yeah.
What was their first NES original title developed in-house? Mega Man 1. Well, when they break into a new market, which means mobile, console, and handheld. Capcom did DMC.
No, we're not saying they did. I think you said that Capcom didn't make them.
No, they made them. No, then they launch a new market. So if they're like, oh, Yeah, the NES just launched. Home consoles don't exist yet. It don't really exist in the same way. Capcom doesn't really think about it.
On mobile.
Yes,
They also released Resident Evil 4 on mobile. We're not talking about that. When they come to a new platform, they always start with
Mega Man. They don't launch with those games with Street Fighter and stuff.
So Mega Man came first to mobile, and then they started releasing the other things.
And then they released Street Fighter 4, and then they released this and that. You know,
we're not saying they didn't or just haven't.
I'm not saying they didn't make those games, or those games don't exist. I'm saying when they started a new development team, their first task is always to make a Mega Man game. Get the oils revved up with a game that's fun and easy to design before you have to start taking things super serious with, say, a Street Fighter or Resident Evil or a Monster Hunter.
Yeah, because going off of what you said when it's fun to design, didn't you talk about a college that uses Mega Man engine to build things and
yeah,
levels?
Capcom literally released the RE engine to colleges with Mega Man 11 assets for them to build a Mega Man game. But X-Dive came out after Street Fighter. But X-Dive also was the first mobile title released by Capcom Taiwan, breaking them into a new market. The Street Fighter mobile games were made by the Java team, or they were outsourced to other companies.
Oh, that's what you mean. We won!
We won! Hooray!
Now on to Flashman.
Flashman. Now, if only we can get the, by the way, fun fact, I actually know Flashman.85 live. AKA Gemini Laser, AKA Nathaniel Hoover, and he streams here on Twitch and YouTube and stuff, and I love watching his content. I've hung out and talked with him for a little bit. We did a little bit of an interview. I've been meaning to talk to him again. I also did the box art, the Americanized box art for Oh Joe's, a Proto Man adventure. I've been meaning to redraw that, by the way, because I think he wants to do a deluxe version, but I have no idea. I haven't talked with him about that yet in a while. He's usually pretty busy, so. But yeah, no, I know Flashman85 live. I've actually talked to him, and he's one of my my heroes in terms of like streams and stuff. So I watched him since I was a wee boy. He's the whole reason I wanted to get good at Mega Man, because I saw how good he played him, and I was like, I want to be like that. And I don't know, I think I'm getting pretty close.
I mean, hey, at least I didn't end out a Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah, that's true. That is
because no offense to them, but like that's kind of why I started, because I liked Minecraft as a kid, and well, I didn't get to play it for a while, but I wanted to be a content creator. I was like, I could do that as a job or as a hobby.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this as like a full-time thing at that time. I just knew that I liked talking about video games, and that was a great way to do it, was to get good at commentary while playing the game. Anyways, let's take him out. Just gonna... Ah, he didn't walk into it.
Does the blast do more damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Much more damage.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Let's go gambling!
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
dang
go
it.
gamble our freaking... Let's go gamble our weapon energy away, I guess.
There we go! Our crash bombs are gone. Like they will be at the end of the boo beam trap.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the boo beam trap.
Alright, how was that, chat? How we moving? How we schmoving?
I feel like chat's gonna go crazy over the fact that you said boob.
Chat, you guys going crazy over the fact I said boob.
Boo beam trap.
Boo beam trap.
Boobies.
Oh my gosh. Let's get hype in the chat. We're almost done with one of the 3 runs I have to do of this game. This is gonna be crazy. By the way, I have 4 E-tanks, which is the max you can carry.
I would have had like 1 left.
Yeah, if I don't play this game a certain way, I need that. How are we almost done in like 30 minutes? We're not almost done. We're playing this game 3 times on 3 different versions.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty sure he meant with this one already.
oh, with this one?
yeah,
because I
yeah,
practiced-
everyone expected you to end stream right after you finished.
Well, I want to make absolutely sure. That way then nobody's like joining and being like, well, I thought we were almost done. We're almost done. They're not going to play anymore. I'm like, no. We're playing more. We're not stopping. We're not stopping until the bop is dropping. Can you check that, Vex? I have no idea what that was.
The ghosts are angry with your rant about ending stream early. They want you to stop.
They want me to knock it off.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You guys see that? Look how broken this thing is.
Yeah, it just...
Not only that, in 3 different directions.
It shreds, it pierces, it dices, it slices. The metal blade, perfect for any home kitchen.
I was not expecting that. That was awesome. It walks, it talks, it says Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia!
Get your very own with its own crystal ball. Hurry, buy them all.
Buy them one.
Please buy them.
Buy one, buy them all. Buy them all. Buy them all. I love that scene.
Buy them all.
Buy them all.
Yeah, hear it
You
like
can
this.
get them by the mall.
Yeah, buy them all.
You hear that, chat? We can get
Buy
Mega Man at the mall.
the mall, yeah.
But then
was the Gavin we were talking
we also saw them in Heatman stage.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't like this screen.
I have bought Mega Man 11 at the mall.
I'm gonna be trying to hunt, next time I'm actually at the mall, I'm gonna be hunting for the Mega Man keychains.
Did you just
Because,
do it again?
because apparently they're being sold at Hot Topic.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the chibi Mega Man keychains, they're the little grab bags, they're like $5, but I really want at least one.
If you get Woodman, can I have it?
I want a shot of the Snake Man.
You know the Snake Man one? Yes.
Or the Elect Man one, or like any of them. I will take literally any of them. Anyways, Mecha Dragon time! Together as one, together as one.
I like how it came in
Fear
with
about
the
this, nothing to fear.
Can I burn Snake Man?
I can't wait to show you guys how I fight Snake Man. That almost ended poorly.
Yeah. I was like, why are you jumping? I was like, why are you jumping? You can just hit him now.
Have I died yet?
No. Wait, did you?
No, I don't think I died once. I didn't die in
No,
Heatman.
you did.
When?
You died trying to do the jump trick over the Metal Man stage.
Right. I had to do the intentional death there, but
Okay, official death? No.
honestly, oopsie, I fell into the pit. Ain't bad. You should jump when finishing the boss. I can totally do that.
Just do a freeze frame.
I'll do my best to do that, guys. Also, fun trick! I love glitches! I'm holding right, that's all I'm doing.
He's become a spider.
Another E-Tank. By the way, I can still only carry 4, just a reminder. And then...
It's not like you're
extra
commentating
light.
in speed run.
Honestly, this is like a speed run, as in I know what I'm doing. Like, do you blame me?
Okay, well, watch this. He's gonna pull off the craziest trick. He's gonna do a wrong warp into the next room. And they mastered it!
So fun fact, when you fall from screen to screen, that only carries for one screen. After that, you begin to pick up speed between screens, making excessive screen falls actually harder in this game. We'll pick up item 3. So yeah, guys, this is how you do this. How hype is chat? How good is this Mega Man 2 run? Did you guys expect this out of me? Is this what you wanted, the top tier gameplay? Peak? I know, and to think that this game isn't even the peak of the series. This game series doesn't peak, man. It just keeps getting better. By the way, fun fact, this boss's weakness, I see people use Quick Boomerang, I see people use all sorts of things. Guess what? It's Bubble Lead. It's one-hit kill. Even in difficult mode.
So you know what's funny? I don't remember the weakness to this boss, so I just fight it Buster only.
I mean, he's not that hard. He only takes like a couple of shots per each one of these. But we're just gonna...
Nicely done.
There you go. I beat him in the air. I hit jump. I was in the air when I won. It locks my controls after that. I can't jump. I don't know if you guys can actually see the controller input down there at the bottom. But yeah.
we can.
You can?
We always could.
That's awesome. Good. I want that. I want them to know that I am actually hitting the freaking buttons. I'm gonna be
What's
honest.
funny is I focused on that last stream.
Really?
Yeah, I just like dead-eyed it the entire time. Like,
Does he know?
does he know?
Does he know?
Yeah, I was gonna tell
Yes,
you, like,
I know.
Bud, you know it's there, right? I don't know if you wanted to show the world your inputs.
I do want to show the world my inputs. I want them to know that these games are not as impossible as they once seemed.
9.
Big fish! Aww.
No, big fish here.
Big fish! There's one in both of them on the harder modes. Big fish can only be killed with Crash Bomb. Fun fact, to get the database entries for all of these things, you have to kill the enemy itself. There is the first unintentional death. I don't think I'm doing too bad. All things considered. That dumb dog says they expect nothing less. Oh, wow. They want perfection. We're gonna have to do, like, at least one stage where I don't get hit at all then.
You could totally do that. Woodban.
I've
Woodban is the easiest to do it.
I've actually done it on Crashman stage before.
Okay, that's because you're nuts.
And Heatman.
Okay, I didn't realize it was sitting next to, like, a god.
No. I've just practiced this game an insane amount because Mega Man 2 was one that drove me nuts. It was also the first one I beat.
You never beat 6 first?
No, I beat 2 first because I had Mega Man 2 as a cartridge, as well as 6 and 3 when I was younger. You have to lock in today, bro? Okay, that's all good. You can put me on in the background or something. I'm good to vibe. So here's the Guts tag. This isn't Guts Man. In fact, in the Archie comics and in the rest of the series, Guts Man's actually ticked off that there's even a Guts tank in the first place. Guts Man hates the Guts tank and dislikes Wily that much. Which is funny because Wily loves Guts Man. It is his favorite robot master.
Because it's big, strong.
Because it's big, it's strong, it's superior to all the other robots, which is the whole reason Wily wants to put the double gear system in so many robots. So, fun facts with me. My weapon wheel looks hilarious. Just the lack of used items.
It's so bare bones.
It's like we have everything filled up. We're basically, and we're
using our space.
It's like I'm using the weapons. I'm moving it. I'm just also keeping track of all this. So Beat will tell you the pit there. That's part of what's called Navi mode or Navigator mode. But here's the use for Bubble Lead. Yeah, there's hidden pits. This is explained later on in this game. Wily's using hologram technology. They use this gimmick again in Mega Man 9. Using a specific enemy that creates fake platforms that look identical to the real ones. We don't need the E-Tank there. You just got the NetNavi thing in Battle Network, so you just now understood that it's a net navigator? You're silly. Yeah, that's why it's called Navi mode here as well.
The pun.
Yeah. They're called net navis there because X has a navigator, Alia, usually. And then here it's Navi mode because you have a navigator. At least that's what it's called in the Anniversary Collection. This translation translates it as hint mode. Just for a more accurate translation there. Alright. And leaf shield. I've seen this done Buster only, believe it or not. These rooms with the telly. It's hard though. It's very difficult.
Yeah, especially since the tellies respawn and all.
My friend Rom Mithril did it, believe it or not.
Raw Mithril.
Rom Mithril.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had the headphone over.
He's a fellow furry and dragon, and he's cool.
Could you imagine having that as a name, though? Raw Mithril? Like in anything.
It'd be crazy. So fun fact, they want you to wait on that platform to get right here so you can jump. Make that jump.
That's typically what I do.
We're going to use the air shooter. Instantly gets rid of the mechs. We're not going to see those mechs again until Mega Man 11, wherein they've got a little bit of a different attack. And dare I say, a better attack.
I mean, hey, we got a Trucker Joe. I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I didn't shoot low enough.
You got one more try.
It's alright. So the Boo Beam Trap stays gone when you defeat one, and same with the walls, unless you game over. Three, two, one. We've got one left. Nothing else will hit these guys, so you actually have to get kind of good and plan out your strategy. This is the main way I see people take this guy out. The explosion will get rid of them if you miss slightly, so you can actually take out that wall in the Boo Beam Trap there on the left and save yourself one crash bomb. But we're going to have to do this 2 more times!
It's really funny that I actually jump between those two and then shoot it. You use the tool 1. Or item 1, excuse me.
Yeah, I use item 1 because it's easy.
No, I don't blame you. I might actually use that.
So, how far along are we?
How far along are you? I mean, you're...
No, what's the time?
Oh. We're coming up on 51 minutes.
51? That ain't bad, that ain't bad.
An hour per game. Again.
Again, but this time it won't be crazy. Hopefully.
You said that last time.
Hopefully. You said that last time. You're repeating yourself. God, this streamer sucks.
The gnomes just walk in and grab you.
Where are the gnomes coming from?
The gnomes?
Yeah.
The magical forest in your head.
Can you turn the fan on, by the way?
Yeah, it is getting a little...
It's getting warm in here.
This thing's about to die. I need to go grab the charger. And potentially my Switch.
Why, are you going to try to do what you did last time?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do what I did last time.
Smog says, I did it was Buster only. With Buster only. Only Buster? Yeah? Only Buster bruising. So Casey will be right back. In the meantime, Vex, rate my play out of 10. 10 being the best.
How many times did you die?
Twice.
Twice?
Once was an intentional death, and the other time was an accident.
Okay,
9 out of 10. Okay, okay. You know what? I haven't shown off Time Stopper yet. This is the one time I'm going to actually use it during the stream. There we go. Now we got this one here. Two times there. Up, over, inside. Nice and easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, I'll show off the Metal Blade trick. It's the one time you guys get the Metal Blade trick. And now I get to show you guys how I beat Flashman usually. Or when I used to... So when I used to play this game early on, I used to start with Flashman, believe it or not, because I found that you could get his E-Tanks in the stage pretty easily. Takes a good amount of damage. And now we're all set. With 26 Metal Blade to take on Wily, the Wily Machine 2.
You were gonna say capsule, weren't you?
I want 4. Or 6.
That's what I was about to say. No, but you can't forget the very special Wily machine from 7.
Alright, we're gonna use our first E-Tank here. This is what I saved my E-Tanks for, folks. Because I played this part of the stage recklessly. Sorry about all the flashing, folks. But we are officially on to the next stage and final stage for at least this run-through. We're going to do the next version of Mega Man 2, which will be the NES version, also on this collection.
And then you're doing Wily Wars? Or?
And then we're doing Wily Wars, because
Okay.
I want to end it with the Genesis, because, yeah. Also, I'm going to show you guys a trick. So long as you stand right about here, these things will never touch you. Just don't slow down. Fun fact, these things use the same sound channel as the DOS system. So they sound like they came out of Mega Man for DOS.
They do.
Flashman is a very poor name choice. Well, you're supposed to be like... It's supposed to be like a camera flash, like you're stopped in time. You've taken a capture of a moment in time with a flash. So, Bubble Lead is your go-to one here. Wily was an alien all along. It's scary. It's spooky. It's a Wizard of Oz joke, which is awesome because it gives me the perfect segue to say that, actually, believe it or not, I am related to the Good Witch of the North from the Disney version of The Wizard of Oz. The actress who played that got married into my mom's side of the family shortly after they made The Wizard of Oz. So, that's fun. Maybe it was before. I don't know. I don't know, personally. But I think it's funny that she's an entertainer and related to me, and I'm an entertainer, just a very different form of entertainer. Artie says, X-Files theme intensifies. Yes.
Mega Man by James Cameron.
But welcome, Artie. Feel free to join if you want. We are currently on the first playthrough of 2. We're doing 3 runs today. Yeah, pay no attention to the mad doctor behind the curtain. It was all a hologram. And Wily's going to use that hologram tech throughout the rest of the series. Believe it or not. And then he remembers that he has the double gear system, and then he uses the holograms there as well in that final boss fight, believe it or not, in 11. He uses it to change the background. And, like, confuse the player. But yeah, we got the ending. We got the ending of the 2. And the development team thought that this game wasn't going to sell very well, but they were at least going to be happy with what they created. And then it sold like crazy, because Capcom was really proud of their dev team and wanted them the greatest shot of all And this game sold so well that they got Mega Man 3, and then 4, and then 2 Game Boy spin-offs. Mega Man 3, 2 Game Boy spin-offs, and a DOS game, all greenlit at the same time. So 1 for Game Boy, 2 for Game Boy, as well as 3 for NES, and then Mega Man for DOS was being made because the guy who was working at the Capcom office, Rosner Labs, who was in charge of doing the ports for DOS, really liked Mega Man and wanted to show a fan game and hadn't gotten to program in a while. So that's really fun. This game really is what kickstarted the whole series, but it ain't the peak. It is never the peak. I honestly think it's bottom in the middle for the rest of the series. But if I'm going to place it, it ain't a bad game. It is definitely middle of the road, but I can beat it like this. This is how I play it. Yeah. I have run through so much information today so far. So how's chat doing? You guys holding up well? I can't wait till we do the NES version.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I get to turn the difficulty back to normal. Which is the difficult mode. There's a harder mode that you can unlock in this version of the game, by the way.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's a hard mode for this collection, for the Complete Work series.
It's nuts to know.
So yeah, Mega Man 2 can be really, really difficult.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Maybe I should jump back to the Glinda the Good Witch of the North. At least I believe that's what they called her in the movie. The actress who played that got married into my mom's side of the family through my grandmother's sister? Or grandmother's brother? No, my grandmother's brother married her. I cannot keep my family straight. At all. But that's the one fun fact I know, is that I'm related to her. And I think that's pretty cool. Sauce says they would buy them if they just dumped them on Steam. The Mega Man Legacy Collection's on Steam. It has 1 through 6. Just go pick it up, please. That is the best way to support the franchise right now, is picking up the entire series, like the Legacy Collections and Mega Man 11. Good, because I want more people to play these darn games. And,
Just give him a good scoop.
yes. Hey, Artie, how you doing?
You know what?
Wow.
I have a sneaking suspicion they were talking about the DOS games.
Oh, maybe. Give me a second and turn you up a bit, because I think the game might be a bit much. I'll turn the game down a little bit.
Figured I could pop in for a little bit.
That's awesome, Artie. I'm glad to have you, honestly.
Yeah.
You jumped in just for the ending too. I only died like twice this entire run. I only used 1 E-Tank too. And one of the deaths was intentional. So the fact that I have to play this 3 times over is going to be crazy.
Yep.
Oh, but these versions on the eShop, that would be awesome. The biggest issue with that is just, they put them on the PlayStation, on PSN, at least 1 through 4. And, people didn't realize there was a Navi mode. Most people didn't pick them up, and you can play this on PS3, and Vita, and PSP. I own these physically, and usually when I play them, I'm playing them on an emulator. Just because, yeah. But they were like $5 a pop. I think you can still pick them up. I think PS3 store's still up. I think.
Maybe. I forget when they were planning on, like, ditching that.
They delayed it, but I think it still works.
The one on my PS3 stopped working, unfortunately.
No, it takes forever to load.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you have to have good internet, and it takes a while to load because it's not optimized for PS3 anymore.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyway, so how's your day going, Artie? Anything interesting happening?
Today, not really. It's been a chill day here. We discovered yesterday, my husband, first of all, thought that the game that just came out, Avowed, had a physical edition, and apparently it doesn't. Not at least in any stores that we saw, but we went to our local GameStop closed. We're like, okay, that one had. We figured it closed because like it just had staffing issues all the time. So like, okay, we'll go to the other GameStop, not too much further away. That's by the boba place, and we get there, and it's just gone. And we're like, what? And when you search on Google Maps, it just says temporarily closed. But if you look at the location, the sign's completely like taken off the facade, and it's just like, we're like, well,
Temporarily
I don't know how
closed.
temporary that is.
Temporary, my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stopped at a GameStop on the way out of after your wedding. It was one of them that was nearby your house. It was getting remodeled, so I wonder if it was that one that closed.
There's one like up the hill from my house. There's one that's like in a plaza by a bunch of like a big Walmart and Lowe's and stuff. And then there's one in a mall, and that's like the one in the mall is like the only one left.
I went to the one that was at the plaza by the Lowe's. That one was being remodeled while I was.
We were so surprised it closed because that one, like, anytime we went in, they always had like, there's always somebody in there. They were always very friendly. When we said that, there was one time we went there because the other GameStop closer to us was just closed that day without any warning. And we mentioned that to them. We're like, yeah, that one has staffing issues. But like, I don't know why that one closed. That one always had like business, I thought. So I was pretty miffed about that.
Yeah, they treated me with respect. I got my Sonic game, and I continued the drive home afterwards. So, that's weird.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like we're on... there's 2 trophies down there at the bottom that looks like we can get for finishing this mode. One for doing it fast, and one for just doing it. Oh, man. I like having the retro achievements on. I think that I'm going to keep this as a staple for every PlayStation game we do.
Love them trophies.
Oh, there's a trophy for doing the quick beams without the time stopper.
So I thought I was going to actually be able to join for a little longer, but apparently my husband is now home and needs help bringing stuff in, so
awesome.
I have been deceived.
We'll tell Mark I say
yeah.
Tell Mark I say hi, and we'll gladly have you on for another time. We're doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow. So next week I'm doing 1 and 2 for Game Boy and Wily Wars is one stream, and then I'm also doing 4, 5, and then on the 28th, which is my birthday, we're doing Sonic 1. So hopefully you can join for Friday.
This Friday, next Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday? You got it. Alright, I will say goodbye now.
Alright, catch later. Sauce Smog will do GB. I told you I'll do GBA Sonic 1 if we get to 50 subs. Also, there you go. I did it without getting hit.
Nicely done. I was wondering what that was.
That was the achievement. I think it said Run Race Hunger.
Run Race Hunger.
You can tell me. You can see it in a second. Popped up on your stream, I think. It was a little bit before that. I got a couple of my friends to follow. Awesome. I was hunting around for people to follow last night. Not really hunting so much as I was like, oh, I have a Twitch as well and a YouTube. Please follow my stuff. If you like my other stuff, it supports me. Please. 3? Awesome. Well, I got 3 of my friends to follow. 3 new friends. Hopefully I'm gonna get more today. Maybe ask somebody else I know has a platform. Hey, Casey. How often do you ask on your stream? Do you bring up that you're here?
Me? That I'm here?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You should bring it up to your fans and be like, hey guys, we've been playing Mega Man on another stream. You should go check that out.
Oh.
Quick feet! Mega Man, quick feet!
Come on, Mega Baby!
Do it! Quick feet! Quick feet!
I think of Doc Lewis where he's like, I'm gonna get you a chocolate bar!
I'm gonna get you a chocolate bar! Oh man, I
also think about that animation you did too.
I had fun doing that one. That one was like last minute, let's do this. Saucemonk says they would have never found this stream without Blade Cross. Well, that's honestly awesome. I love flashing blades. We got done recording a new video actually the other day. I did the thumbnail for it too. I'm really excited. It's a meme. It's my first time ever drawing a Wojak. It was so cursed. It's awesome. You guys are gonna
I was
love.
about to say, it was
You guys
not
are gonna.
right. I was gonna question your morals.
You guys are gonna. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna. I just know it.
You're just gonna get attacked on, like you're gonna get attacked on YouTube.
It's a Mega Man 2 joke, which is fitting. But I won't spoil it. You guys will see it when when Flashing Blades does their thing. Oh, there's something for getting through here without getting damaged. So the way moles work is that they won't ever spawn above or below you. They only spawn ahead of you and a little bit behind you. So the trick is to inch along. I'll probably show it off eventually. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I like doing content with Flashing Blades. It helps promote my YouTube. It helps promote the Twitch. It gives you guys entertainment. There's no lose-lose. And if you're a furry hater, then shrug, I guess. Blade's not a Blade and them aren't. Blade and Rio aren't. Aren't.
They aren't bad people.
They aren't furries. So not bad people. No, they're not. They're good people.
Yeah, I know. I said they're not bad people.
Casey, you're going crazy here.
No.
You're making me go crazy, Casey.
No, but you are.
Saucemonk says Blade is a furry, bro. Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
They pull up that one out of context clip from like 5 years ago or something.
That would be funny. I'm pretty sure they're not. You swear he has a persona? I have seen the NetNavi thing he created.
Oh? Nicely done.
I did it. This time might be the this might be it. You can feel it. This game also has a glitch. This game has a lot of glitches, believe it or not. AK kind of loosened his grip because he had so much other stuff going on. Heavy metal achievement was gotten.
Nice. I feel like some of the games I play don't have the achievements for them, which is unfortunate.
Retro Achievements is community run, so believe it or not, a lot of games have achievements. Even stuff that you wouldn't realize.
That or I probably didn't set it up right. I'll have to check. You're using the same thing that I use, right?
I'll teach you how to do it.
Okay, thanks.
It's not hard.
I wanted to do a challenge run to see how fast it would take me to get all the challenges for Resident Evil 2 DualShock. And then I looked at the achievement list and I was like, oh, this is a lot. This would be like a subathon thing that I'd do.
Yeah, the Mega Man games have a lot too. I honestly cannot do all of them because some of them are like, do the stage damage list. And I'm like, no!
Who was that one YouTuber you showed me that inspired you to do the Buster Only damage list runs?
That was Raw Mithril.
Oh,
He did Buster Only. Buster Only, no hit, and then Gemini Laser did crazy stuff with the weapons, and it just inspired me to do, like, just to really hunker down and get good at this stuff. Saucemonk said that they did an art stream last night with a friend. That's awesome! I love art. You can always put the, Saucemonk, I know you're in the Discord. Feel free to put your artwork in the artwork section. I'm always down to see. Just keep it safe for work in that one at least. We do have a risky area, as I've dubbed it, but it's mostly meant for that form of artwork as a creation method. Because I create a lot of art and a lot of things. Videos, streams, fursuits, artwork. Sooner or later, some people do commission me for some spicy stuff. So to cater to that audience a little bit, I do I do at least like to show it off, but I always have an ID check beforehand. You're gonna draw Wolverine doing an OSHA violation. He's not wearing a hard hat on a construction site.
While on a chair!
While on one foot on a wheelie chair.
Doing a sick kickflip over a pit.
Oh yeah.
He's Silver Surfer.
Oh man. I think we're making good time.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Okay, here's the question. Do we get item 2 or do we do the block jump again?
Bubble choke here.
Block jump or no block jump?
Block jump or no block jump?
Yeah, do we do Heatman's block jump or do we go up to Airman and get item 2?
I think you should at least give it a fair shot.
Do it again?
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Do it again! Do it again! I wasn't looking! I blinked!
Repetition is hilarious.
It's funny when the funny man
Look,
do
fish.
the funny thing. It is a fish. He's swimming down.
Jesus is in our games.
Megaman as Jesus.
I've seen a sprite of that before.
I have also seen a sprite of that. I've seen multiple sprites of that, but I honestly want to make. I should try to make like an actual Jesus Mega Man sprite.
I have a great idea. Just make up the nativity scene with Mega Man graphics.
Okay, so the one thing about Mega Man sprite work is that like you can do a lot of really cool expressive things with the Mega Man artwork because Mega Man was created sprites first, artwork second. Believe it or not, they didn't draw up any concept art or anything for the characters until, well...
I guess that's why it flows so well on screen.
Like, it was just made to, like, look good. Like, okay, the sprite work was made. We made a character. We know kind of how we want it to look. Now, Inafune comes in and we're like, okay, Inafune, draw the game itself. Like, draw what we've sprited up here. Which is why Mega Man sprite work always looks so good. It's because they stuck with a consistent theming. It was meant to look good first on screen, and then the art was supposed to look good. Unlike other video games at the same time, which had their artwork drawn and then sprited, which means it was harder for the sprite artist to always get in those fine details.
Yeah, like sort of what they did with Castlevania.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, there is a Castlevania that does look like this, where it's like really good, you can tell what is what. And that has to be Kid Dracula. I would have to say they did really good with the sprite work on that game, too.
So Smog, please refrain from that. What in the world are they going on about?
I don't know. I guess Discord stuff. I can't delete messages, by the way.
Right, because we haven't set that up. It'll be fine. It's weird, and it's not the first time that I've heard that. Believe it or not. It's fine, Smog. I do appreciate your willingness, though. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. We'll keep it. We'll keep it for the funny.
It's gonna show up on YouTube.
Yep, and YouTube can go, what? Every now and again, weird chat comments. Revolta says, what did I just miss? Well, we beat Mega Man 1, now, Mega Man 2, so now we're on Mega Man 2.
I'm playing 1.
Casey beat Mega Man 1, so now we're on 2.
Yeah, I beat this, and now you're on the stream, too.
We beat 2, so now we're on 2. That's how counting works, right? We go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4.
We just finished Mother 2, now on Earthbound 2.
Okay, I actually need to focus for this.
I gotcha.
But Revolta, you didn't miss much. We're just on the Heatman wall.
Bro thinks they're Xbox.
Here it is. Dang it! Ugh. I died.
You were so close.
I died. Vex, can you rate the gameplay now that I've died? Sucky. Just bad. Total failure.
Sounds like a small child.
Bad.
Yes.
This is awful.
How was it? How did he play Mega Man 2? How did he play Mega
This
Man
is
2?
not even
Badly.
a different version.
What do you mean?
It's still the complete works.
Yes, but I'm using original mode, which is a one-to-one
Oh.
NES version. It uses the NES music, it runs at the exact same timing as the NES version, looks the same. They didn't mess with anything.
And then the Navi mode is like an
The
enhanced-
remixed music and added stuff and...
It kind of makes me wish we had more things like this.
What? What?
What?
I'm confused as to what happened there. Did the block under my feet disappear, or did...
That's the one that moves to the right one, if I remember correctly.
That was the one where I had to make that weird jump. I just died. I just died.
I find it really funny that there is an achievement for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rewind.
Listen, you can let go of the title.
Saucemog says go into a COD. No, I don't like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is terrible.
Therefore, he doesn't like me by proxy.
No, I just don't like Call of Duty.
Yeah, and that's a fair thing to say.
I think that they are shameless cash grabs. I think they emphasize the military. And I don't know, I just think they're not great games. I don't think they're designed very well. I think the single players are a little bit boring. I think the multiplayer is overhyped. I think the voice chat needs more moderation, and I did it. I did it.
Why do that when you can sell the information about them?
Revolta says, oh yeah, it's rewind time. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
Remember, be kind and rewind. What?
Saucemog, the people who made Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation, don't work for Activision or Xbox, so they don't make Call of Duty. Oh, the PS1 games. I'd believe it, because everybody got sent to the Call of Duty gulag, including but not limited to the Tony Hawk people, the people who made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, the actual people who made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the original ones, NetherRealm. They got shut down, and pretty much everybody who worked on it ended up working on Call of Duty. The entirety of the Crash Bandicoot team, who made the Crash Nitro Kart and Crash the Insane trilogy, they also got sent there. It's BS. All right, we're schmoovin'. All right, we just got another achievement for Twitch. Bless you.
You doing good?
See, even the sprite flickers here, Casey.
Wow.
See?
Bitrate is definitely gonna like that.
Absolutely.
See a transparent Mega Man.
Oh boy, transparent blue bomber. Just what everybody wanted.
I like how his head disappears first, then his torso.
Man, this is gotta be one of the times on this has gotta be one of the things for stream that I feel is a little crazy. You liked the time. Speak up if you want to be on mic.
What did you say?
I like the time when Mega Man merged with the wall for
You
3
liked it?
seconds.
There's actually a zip in this game where you place a platform in Metal Man stage and then you zip all the way across the screen. You can do the same thing in Bubble Man stage, but it's way harder because there's spikes. But I believe that was the pause glitch that Sussmog was bringing up earlier. No. The only reason Activision got Xbox bought Activision, by the way, was for Call of Duty. They didn't care about anything else in there. That's why they canceled Crash 5, and they probably canceled Spyro 4. And that will never not hurt to me because I really want more Spyro games. I grew up with Spyro 1. I can't wait till I play that game again for you guys. I've never played it on my YouTube channel. I said I was going to, and then the one day I had it planned, some stuff happened, and I felt sad, and I just couldn't keep it going. Luckily, Twitch has been actually running super smoothly, so I've actually been kind of looking forward to all these streams, like, to an absurd amount.
For only pennies a day, you can save a Gavin like this one.
For pennies a day, you can keep the depression away.
Jesus! Yeah?
Yeah!
Is that how you feel, bud?
Chickens.
Alright.
All them chickens.
They're running straight into the wall. Fun fact, if you actually follow them back to the wall, they'll glitch into the wall and, like, zip upwards.
Okay, it's really funny that they said chickens, and I'm thinking of you talking about an actual chicken, like a psychology thing, like where you could hypnotize them with a line. I thought you were talking about if you watch and follow a chicken into a wall. and
They'll
then I heard
zip
it-
upward.
Yeah.
Real life chicken zipping.
Yeah, then I heard you talking about the zipping. I'm like, are you still talking about chickens? Like,
Not real chickens. Saucemog says they love the Crash games. I do too. I actually got all 3 PlayStation 1 Crash games with 2 and 3 with lenticular covers for like $1 at a yard sale at a local church. I may not go to church all the time, but when I do, I walk away with Crash Bandicoot games.
you should make that a bit if you ever cover them, like in a video.
Oh, well, I will absolutely do that.
That's just a caddy bit. That is literally a caddy bit.
What is that trophy? I guess I can't see it.
I got a great idea.
What is?
Don't fall off. I think it's I think this is literally a do not fall into a pit thing for this stage particularly.
Maybe. I'll give it a shot.
Oh my god.
Usher in the end, aboard my thunder chariot. Oh yeah.
See, doesn't it feel good to sing the songs and not have the fear of copyright?
Honestly, I wouldn't have the fear of copyright anyways. The Megas let streamers use their music.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You gotta ask them first, but they'll let you. They're honestly really good at talking to their fans.
That's good.
Has Mega Man fallen off? Never. Not even once.
It may be niche, but it has never fallen off.
Never fallen off. Never bad.
Okay, footholders got on my path again.
Yeah. Wait till we get to the Mega Man forum. We can talk about footholders again.
No.
That time they're... Yeah, they're... Pharaoh Man stage.
Oh, Fairman stage?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Those are footholders.
Yeah, those are
Really like
footholders.
So I didn't get the achievement, and it's gone from the corner. I
Is there
don't...
something hidden there?
Maybe? I'll have to look at the actual achievement list.
This is, which one?
Rockman 2, complete works.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that, see what the achievements are. Because they got a website where you can, like...
Yeah,
switch
you have to sign up on that website to get the achievements.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I'll help you set it.
Retro achievements.
I know it's not a don't get hit thing, because I got hit once, and it didn't go away from the bottom corner. I can't defeat Airman. That's a lie, I just beat him easily. I can't defeat Airman, no matter how many times.
I'm looking
Sorry.
Complete the first screen of Airman stage in under 1 minute.
I'm sitting here. Oh,
Gotta go fast is the name of the achievement.
that is tricky.
You can do it.
I could.
Chat, should he go for it?
No,
Come on.
not doing it right. Not right now, at least. So they just give it away.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I told you. There's a lot of Mega Man achievements. The Retro Achievements people, I don't know if you noticed, they've got like a Genesis theming for their website.
Oh my gosh, do you want to hear this achievement?
Go for it, read it.
Use the wrong weapon on a boss and heal them from 1 HP back to full, then defeat them without ever taking damage during the fight.
Yeah, that's why I don't do the, let's do all the achievements for Mega Man, guys, because that is insane. And the best way to do that, by the way, is to literally, like, go to the boss rush. What's the speed one that's down there in the corner?
Speed, beating it quick.
Yeah, but how fast? I want to know.
Under 2 minutes. Or beat the boss attack in under 2 minutes. No. Okay, don't stop me now, is it? It's beat the game without saves or passwords in under 50 minutes.
I think we might actually be on pace for that, believe it or not. I haven't saved yet. I didn't put a password in. Fun fact, did you know that you can throw the leaf shield in any direction? As long as it's the 4 cardinal directions? And all you have to do is hit a direction. I didn't even throw it down. So, yeah.
Beating the game on hard mode without saves or dying is called YOLO.
You only live once.
There's just a lot of really good achievements in this.
Saucemonk says, the completionist, I don't know how he did it, except by doing charity scams. I have no idea how he did most of the things he did. I used to look up to that man. I really did. I was like, he completes video games, that's so cool! And I considered myself a completionist for a while, because I completed every video game that I had. I didn't get all the achievements, but like, I beat it. I finished it. But I also didn't play a lot of games with achievements. And I said, I'll get every single Sonic achievement. And I got really, really close. But that man just makes me sad. Knowing everything he did just makes me sad. Enough said, I think. Also, is Casey streaming later tonight, if I may ask, says Revolta?
Yeah, I'm streaming too.
You streaming Mega Man 2?
Yeah.
So we're just, you guys are just getting a whole heaping dosage of 2.
Part 2.
2.
Because they're asking for 9. Everyone keeps asking for 9.
Oh, are you doing 9?
I might have to, because I streamed 7 and 8. I might have to do 9. Because people keep asking for 9.
Sure.
This is gonna be scary, isn't it?
You've got this.
You say that, and then I think back to Concrete Jungle. You just...
You've got this. You've got this. Take a deep breath. When I do 9, I'm going to be practicing, because we're doing a Mega Man run and a Proto Man run.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I did that. I did that for... I partially did that for YouTube. But I'm going to do both runs for Twitch.
Also, the reason why I'm replaying them is also for another funny reason.
What's that?
I kept leaving the game before it could give me the achievement on Steam.
Do you want me to be there so I can, like, stop you from closing the game?
No, I realized this after I beat 7.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Now, I went back through and we already have the achievements for 1 through 6 because as soon as you beat the boss, it counts it.
So Smog, that one also hurt because I knew Reploid Revo. Like, I knew that guy. I helped him put together the Mega Man timeline stuff. We disagreed on a lot, but, like, I helped him put together his Mega Man timeline shit. So Reploid Revo, that one actually hurt quite a bit. A good bit. Because I gave him a ton of information. I dug through stuff to help him. I dug through, like, old interviews and stuff. That hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. Believe it or not. When I found that out. Also, he, like, barely wanted to collaborate when I started doing YouTube on my own. So, yeah, no. The Reploid Revo stuff, that one just freaking hurt. Because I knew him. I was partially attached. That's why I want to remake my Ultimate Guide to Mega Man video, because he's in that video, and people don't want to watch it because he's in it, and also because Shadow Rock's in it. And it's like, I don't know what you guys' beef with Shadow Rock is. I barely know the guy. But I knew Reploid Revo, but then that information came out, like, a year after I made the video, and the first comment now is like, damn, really dated this video on. I'm like, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get some big names that you guys would know. Like, that just hurt.
Looks like somebody's at a crash bomb.
Yeah, I'm at a crash bomb. I don't know what Shadow Rock did, but I just know there's a group of people that really don't like him. And I think that all stemmed from Reploid Revo as well. Because Reploid Revo didn't like him. I have no problems with Shadow Rock.
I hate it when people's communities do that. Where they just like, oh, I don't like this guy.
Like,
Let's
that was
just
the...
go hate on them. Without, like, the,
Well, every time I talk to him on a business basis. So I came at him like a businessman. Because that's, like, there are very few times where I will come at, like, when I come at some people, I come at them, like, super business-minded. And that's just how I come at people. Casey's seen me do it. And it's like, super fucking weird and professional in it.
trade offer. I live in the basement and I come do video with you.
You live in my upstairs, and you're gonna go and do videos with me. No, upstairs in a proper room. You need a fair deal.
Says the mattress.
Says the mattress.
That mattress
Sauce Smoke
suffered
said.
more than
Sauce Smoke says it was just creepy. I could imagine. I could absolutely imagine. But as somebody who is, you know, like, stupid business-minded, it is dumb as heck.
It really sucks because I was doing a stream of 7, not Mega Man 7, but Resident Evil 7. And I talked about MatPat and why I don't like him, and I pulled up Revo's video on why his theory was bullcrap.
Which was a good video, but
Just the guy attached to it is what sucks.
is a piece of shit, so I can't, like, point to that anymore. And I'm scared to make my own video on the topic where I discuss it a little bit more calmly than Revo would have. Because Revo already covered it, and people already saw that. I'm annoyed. When I make the new Ultimate Guide video, by the way, the old one's gonna go unlisted. Or at least, you know, like, undisclosed. Revo was mentally unstable. Yeah, I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Honestly. But I want to get off this topic because it's gonna make a lot of people uncomfortable who are gonna watch this later, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. So you know what we're gonna talk about?
The Springy Boy.
No, he gone.
Did you say taxes?
Yes.
Apparently we're gonna be.
Shucks.
I can talk about taxes.
Sonic, I need to commit.
Speaking of tax fraud, my sister is dealing with a tax fraud problem at the moment. I don't know if she's gonna like that I'm gonna divulge this, but her ex-husband is doing some messed up things with taxes. And she's, my sister's involved because paperwork. And the IRS told my sister, okay, fill out your forms physically and send them in. How's Frank? The mold man.
What? That's a question for me.
Yeah, how's Frank?
Frank's doing good. And you said the mole man?
Mold man.
Oh, I thought you said mole man, so I was like, no, that's Han's mole man.
I don't like this boss. I love the dragon. I just don't like this.
No.
Let's talk about tax fraud. So Yoshi's Island. Sure. I like Yoshi's
Let's
Island.
talk about tax fraud. So, Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island?
Yoshi's Island 2.
No. I don't want to play Yoshi's Story. What is this?
Yoshi's Island 3. Or we could talk about new Yoshi's Island and its crappy music.
What timer are we setting at here?
138.
So I'm at 38 minutes for this, basically?
Yeah. Are you trying to get that achievement at the bottom?
I'm aiming for it. I'm gonna go for it. I might as well. It's not like I've got... It's not like it would hurt anything if I went for it. We'll fill back up on Quick Boomerang.
I should have just started getting at you, like, as you pause, like, you are wasting time! Run!
Move! Move, man, move! Use your R and L buttons!
Why aren't you using them?
I am using them! I've barely paused! But I have to pause to get to the items.
Yeah,
The item 1, 2, and 3, because they didn't include the art,
yeah, the R2 switching.
that's not until 4.
Really? That wasn't a fourth thing?
They didn't do that until the, Complete Works 4, so... Until then, I've got to do it this way. Dang it.
Can you not jump through there?
No, the entire thing is a hitbox.
Why?
There are spikes in between the little...
There are spikes on everything.
Need item 3. I'm gonna fill up more on item 3. Health, please. And that's how you do it.
Gotcha.
Ah, fun. Honestly, I think we're doing really well today. I wish I could see how many people are watching.
Oh, that's funny. It's
Yeah.
already been handled.
Yeah. That happened once before, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I handled it.
No. I mean this exact thing. I didn't acknowledge it
Yeah.
when it happened once. You didn't realize it because you were upstairs.
No, I handled it because I was upstairs.
No, it happened yesterday.
Yeah, I did that yesterday.
That was you?
Yes, I banned them.
Oh. Bots
But-
are fun.
This is an automatic ban from your auto mod that you set up.
Nice.
But, it doesn't ban them. It just makes them not able to say anything in chat.
That's fine. That's better than nothing. Gex is mid. Bubsy's better. I legit actually like Bubsy. Chat, I need to know, what are your thoughts on Mega Man 2 for Game Boy? Play Bubsy and Sonic 2? No, I'm good. I'll play actual Bubsy though. I have all the Bubsy series except for Bubsy 3D. It's the only one I'm missing.
Maniac.
I have all of them other than that. I want to get physical copies of Bubsy 1 and 2 because I have them on Steam. I am a nerd. I actually know a lot about Bubsy and about Bubsy's creator. And it puts a smile on my face when I hear about how he did his thing. Because he was a writer who wanted to make a platforming game. They told him no, and then eventually said, and when Sonic 1 came out and was a big hit, they were like, if you write me a story, like an essay, on what makes Sonic great, level design-wise, character design-wise, all of it, I will let you make a 2D platformer. And they stayed up after hours and wrote a, like, 300-page essay over what makes a platforming game a platforming game. And they let him make the game, which is known as Bubsy. Just let that sink in. The cute plush that got torched by employees, that's because the employees actually didn't like Bubsy very much at all. I like Bubsy. I actually want one of those plushies.
Dang, this room is killing you.
I'm just gonna rewind.
You.
I don't like spike drops. Like I said, they speed up after the screens. And because there's so few of them in Mega Man 2, I'm unpracticed with them. Believe it or not, I do the ones in 4 first try, though. Almost every single time. I think we're smoothing.
I think you are too.
You don't care about Bubsy? I do care about Bubsy. I say that they should make a Bubsy 3D platformer again. I think with the tools and things we have nowadays, we can make a really good Bubsy 3D platformer.
Guts.
Gutsy! We got a new follower! Hello, Manu!
Manu Arts.
Manu Arts, welcome. I actually know you. I've seen that name before. We've talked a bit. Quite a bit. You are here, it is the Purasek. Yep. I know you. You were over at my house. You were on stream yesterday.
You looked at me.
Mr. Famous Man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being a goober. We're on the second playthrough here for Mega Man 2.
You just like played the cheesy 90s sitcom music for like an intro or something. They turn around and smile at the camera and do a little wink.
I should do that for a... You know what I should do for a stream?
What?
I should set up a camera in the living room, wear a fursuit, like super chill the house, put on a fursuit, and like act out a silly like sitcom thing. And then whenever I look at the camera every now and again, and when everybody is like, when people are like, so and so's walked in the room, I just start playing like a silly laugh track and like claps and stuff, and they're like, so and so,
yo.
Can you read chat for a sec?
Yeah, gotcha. Guts from the hit manga Berserk.
I've never seen Berserk.
It's a dark.
I wanted to watch it.
It's very dark. That's all I can say. I think you'll like it. It's just really dark.
I mean, I like.
Crazy is that one series that you, Truman, and I were watching.
Oh, that one's good. It's a gambling anime. I don't remember the exact name of it, but you guys should see that.
It was one word, wasn't it? It was the guy's last name.
I just don't remember.
Is it Jingo?
No.
I'm trying to remember what it is. I know I've been watching it on Crunchyroll though. My cat is running around me, bro. I'm trying to do homework.
See, I don't like gambling. But that anime is really, really good, so I've been watching that. read X-Men? I actually do read X-Men sometimes. I actually really like comic books. I haven't read comic books that much, like, recently. But I do have my dad signed the Death of Superman comic. Signed by the writers and the,
This game is mocking you.
Yeah, my dad is a huge Superman and Hulk fan. Those are his favorite series. And I don't blame him in the slightest. And my dad owned X-Men vs. Street Fighter for the PlayStation. In fact, my copy is his copy. The copy I own is his. I've been keeping it in the best condition I can because that game holds so many good memories for me. He beat me every single time, but it was such a good, like, father-son bonding moment for me as a young kid. Like, he used to play it with me when I was, like, 4. Like, that is how ingrained Marvel vs. Capcom is with me. We used to watch the X-Men movies all the time, Fantastic Four. Something about Marvel, man. We used to watch all the Marvel movies together. My dad and comic books, inseparable. Absolutely love my dad for giving me a love of comic books.
Yikes.
I don't know what I was thinking. We're gonna use an E-Tank here because, yeah.
You got this. I haven't seen X-Men movies besides Logan and Deadpool, and the first 2 and First Class. I'm doing a series on them. Nicely done.
Beat the Boo Beam Trap.
Security system of hate.
Yep. Saw Smoke says they haven't seen the X-Men movie other than that. I'm doing a series on them. Awesome. That's really cool, actually. So I've seen a lot of the early ones, and I've seen the Deadpool, the 3 Deadpool movies, including Wolverine. I need to watch Logan. I want to, but I know that is going to be a huge tearjerker for me. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I love comic book stuff. I'd love to watch it if it's any if your series is any good. I'd love to sit down and watch it. And give you some feedback and stuff. Actually, comic books played a huge part of my love of both this series and some video games in general, because the Megaman Archie comics were really, really good. The Sonic Archie comics were part of what kept me interested in Sonic. The Ian Flynn run of that, actually. Yeah, I love the IDW comics that they made. I like the Boom Studios Megaman issues. The Rockman.exe Mix, which is and Megamix, which are an awesome series done by oh shoot, I can't remember his name. No, it's Rocky, I think, but I don't remember his last name, so I don't. Or Ishiro. No, it's not Araki. It starts with an I, and the last name's an H. I don't remember. You can look up Gigamix, Rockman.exe Mix or Rockman Megamix, and you'll find it. He also did one that was called Rockman Megamix, or Rockman Remix, which was like the start of that. And then he also did the actually canon Megaman.exe Mega Mission series and Cardass. He did the card art and stuff for that too. It was...
Toshi Ariga?
Yeah, Hitoshi Ariga. Yeah. Yep. Okay. There we go. Quick man's so cool, he's got to sit and pose.
This man is a menace and deserves to be locked up.
Gonna get over here. I'll take it. Mr. Beef the cat? No, I have not.
I have no clue.
My husband probably has. 'Cause my husband loves watching animal videos.
This man is a war criminal t-shirt.
Oh my gosh, that is something I'll have to show off on
Call
here.
back.
Chat, I might have to do a first hit stream where I wear that shirt.
You did?
Yeah, but I mean on here.
Oh, on here? Yeah.
I should totally do that. Ah, almost did him damageless. Alright. What's the timer at, folks?
We are at 1:54:04. So if anything, you've probably got about 10 minutes left. Let's see here. Mr. Beef is a street cat in China, and he is known for being aggressive to cats and other animals, like fighting the gluttonous beast and Mr. Sonic.
Nope. I will take...
The gauntlet.
the gauntlet. We did it. Sorry about the flashing, folks.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain! I'm gonna eat a shoe! That's not the song. I just wanted to see if it would fit.
I'm gonna eat a shoe.
You wanna tell chat about the nonsense music we were making yesterday? Also, the speed icon went away. I think we ran out of time.
Oh. Sorry to jinx you, bud.
That's alright. That's crazy. I did not know that there was a street cat at all about any of that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Heatman's weapon will heal this guy.
What? That's insane. Could you imagine being the unfortunate kid not realizing his health bar is going back up?
Mm-hmm. And you can only damage him with bubble leads, so...
By the way, that little Heatman thing down there was that one challenge I mentioned.
Yep. Because this is the easiest boss to do it on. I think it might also be the only boss you can do it on. It's over! Defeat the alien! Sorry about the flashing, folks! Oh, God. Can you turn on the light case?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I have to put all this stuff down and not drop my expensive tablet.
Tablet! One more run after this, folks.
Nope.
Nope. You okay?
Nope.
Oh. Nope. 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 Chat has no idea what's going on. Up. Up. Well, I didn't get the timing speedrun, but we at least did that again. We got 7.
One more try.
We got one more run to do, and it was on the Wily Wars.
Alright, time to freaking...
I'm very excited to get to show this off. Because this means that we'll finally have tighter controls. It's also going to be a little bit harder for me, because I gotta switch over to the Poly Mega. But it also means you guys get a different aspect ratio, which is nice. Rings for all, tell me was I wrong before I get to the end of this? Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Artworks. Dropped a bunch of art. Looking good.
Look at all that up.
Looks good. Looks like good art to me. Anyway. Oh, I just realized you guys probably couldn't even hear the game that well. Well, I gotta know, chat, what's the consensus on Mega Man 2 for NES? The NES version, at least. Yay, nay? Is the PlayStation 1 version, Navi mode, better? Casey won't even say anything.
Fuck it.
Revolta says, I've never played it or seen it. You just watched it. I just watched it. I just beat it twice.
What are you talking about? This is Mega Man 3. See, it says right there, Wily Wars 3.
3 runs, 1 video.
No. It says Wily Wars 3.
Oh my gosh. So we're almost about at 2 hours, right?
I believe we have passed the 2-hour mark. Nope, we have not yet.
We haven't even we're
It is 1:59.
That is crazy. Also, I love this ending theme here. Something about the that riff, the that riff is my favorite riff. I know everybody likes the intro bit, but I like that part.
Is the intro bit to Mega Man 2 funny to you back there?
No, that's what I said here.
Revolta says, "Oh, I really like the ending. I love to live whatever that love to live whatever that place was." Gosh. We just unlocked some more stuff, I think. You know, I haven't shown off the database yet. So as you play, you unlock stuff. And as you beat enemies with their weaknesses and stuff, you actually get information on them.
Oh, there's like a little bestiary. That's really cute.
Yeah,
I like
this was not translated until the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which has all of this information for absolutely nothing. You don't even unlock it. This was all of this content here was translated for the Legacy Collection.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so the Legacy Collection did part of this. The Anniversary Collection technically had the Navi mode. The only part of this collection that has never been touched is the Pocket Station stuff. And the challenges. But honestly, I think it's pretty cool. In and of itself that it exists at all. Also, we have these like photoshopped art pieces that I like to show off. It's also, it's gonna make a weird, funny sound, probably, because there's no data. Yep. We're gonna leave. I am going to go...
I also enjoy the weird, funny sound because we have no data.
Adjust various settings. We're gonna go ahead and save, because now we just unlocked hard mode. No, we're not doing hard mode. I refuse. I'm not touching it.
But you want me to touch 9
Yeah?
and Megaman.exe?
Yeah? You said whole series. I'm helping you with the whole series.
kind of Steve Harvey shit is that?
So I'm gonna pause the emulation here. Turn on my controller. All right. I cannot hear the mirror box. But now we have to do... load from save state. Can you hear it at all? Because I can't hear it at all.
Nothing.
The TV's playing it.
Do you want me to unplug it and plug it back in?
Please, if you could.
Okay, let me know when.
Go for it now. Usually I give it a second, because that might just have seemed like, oh, there we go. You can hear it now. You can hear it?
Yep, I can hear it.
Chat, can you hear it? Can you feel the vibes?
Can you feel alive?
Our file 2 did not... I'm glad I have this file. I had this file specifically for this, by the way. Alright. Casey, can you catch up on chat real quick?
Of course.
I hope audio levels are okay.
They asked, do we have any pets?
I used to. I used to have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and eventually I got another cat, and then another cat on top of that. But I don't have any pets. The apartment where I live doesn't really allow pets, so I don't... technically, I'm renting out a townhome, but it doesn't... it's like a house with a wall down the middle, but it doesn't actually... I don't have any pets.
Okay. We got somebody asking if this game is voice active.
No, it's not, sadly, but it really should be. Mega Man 11 is voice acted. The later X games are voice acted. Mega Man Powered Up's voice acted. 8's voice acted. Should be voice acted.
7 should be voice acted to correct what was written incorrectly.
Alright, we did Quickman every single startup here. Casey, I'll let you pick. Where are we going?
We going to Flash?
No.
Sounds fine with me. You
Go
chose it.
Metal Man.
You chose Flashman.
Yeah, I know.
I meant to say that. I screwed up.
You said we going Flashman, and then you said Metal Man, so we're going Flashman.
Well,
You're going Metal. You know this won't mess me up, right?
oh yeah, I know.
Casey sounds quiet, is what chat said.
I sound quiet.
It's because you're talking while looking downwards.
Yeah, I tend to do that.
You're looking down because you're playing your Switch instead of reading chat, which is not going to help me out very much. If you could have coffee with any of... there's a whole bunch of stuff. And I can't read any of it. Now I am actually messing up. Alright. dead. So I don't have weapon switching here. I don't have weapon wheels. I have a turbo button, but I have to toggle it. And I don't have rewinds.
You got this. Nothing new in chat. I would have let you know by now.
Are you sure you don't want the table in here?
No, I'm good. Really funny to mention, this tablet's actually really light. It's much more light than most of the other iPads.
I'm sure it's lighter than the Switch, but...
Yeah. This may have been a mistake.
No, you're fine. If you ever, there's a bunch of questions.
Okay, I got you. If you could have coffee with any of the great robot masters, who would you choose and why?
I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want a one-on-one with each of them for each game. I know it's like over 100 interviews, but that would be really interesting. No, I'm thinking with the table, you can keep doing your little run of two while also looking at the mic because you'd have something to rest your arms on. You can set the tablet down.
Oh.
That's why I was suggesting the table.
You don't want Casey to sit near the mic.
No, you could still sit. What?
That was being funny. Because I have to sit like a bit further back. So I have to make my voice tremble a little bit more.
No, you'd be sitting in the same spot. The table's small. You can just set that on the other table in that room. It's all right. Casey sounds very quiet. The table tried to yeet my drink. Yes, it did. It was actually kind of funny when it did that. It made me chuckle. Oh, man. 8 people watching. We're doing good today. Really good. Good enough. And for once, I can get this extra life.
That's what done.
Because I have item 3. So, this is actually going to be... This is actually slightly harder than on the NES. Because of the tighter controls and larger Mega Man spray. Believe it or not. I'd love to talk... you know, I think a discussion with Inker or Ballad would be really cool. I think those are the robot masters. They're called Mega Man Killers.
Killers, excuse me.
But I think that could make for a really interesting discussion.
What would you guys talk about?
Honestly, I'd probably talk about the primary function and why he feels a need for that. Why does he actually want to kill Mega Man? For all 3 of them. I don't think I could have a full discussion with Punk, though.
Not Punk?
Not Punk. Believe it or not. Just because of his personality. Because of what you... Because, like, okay, all of the Robot Masters have, like, things written about them, right? So, like, you can actually, like, get a good idea of how they would act. And Punk just seems like the kind of guy who he wouldn't give me the time of day to even drink coffee. He'd chug a Mountain Dew and, like, charge it. He'd crush the drink on his forehead. Kick it over. I'm going to, he'd chug a Mountain Dew, crush the can on his forehead, and just be like, nah, I'm gonna go, like, destroy, go crash
would eat the table and everything else.
He would chug a monster, crush the can on the forehead, and then say, "Fuck your interview. I am going to go crash a Metallica concert."
A Metallica concert.
Yeah.
I'd say that's accurate enough.
This seems like a really messed up sort of thing,
What?
but I can't shoot as fast as I want in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it not rapid firing?
So, do you see how slow my shots are in this game?
Yeah.
That means they're not leaving the screen as fast as I want. Are we past half health? I'm gonna say we're past half health. Please be past half health. I do not want to continue this fight. Thank God.
2 away.
Yeah, I was one hit from death that whole time. Though, like, that's one hit from death. I'm not... I just... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. This game is so nostalgic for me, Sasmog. Say, Gavin, do you have a Discord we could join and interact with your content?
Yes, I do. Discord is in the, channel, like, information stuff. The channel page. It's on there. I probably should have included that on the follow us thing, shouldn't I have?
Did you not?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. That's crazy.
I left the space for it. That's my bad. So now we have quick ban. Let's go bubble. Asking for a friend, thanks. Yeah, sure, I think they're asking for you.
What are you talking about? No, they just said they're friends.
Yeah, they're friend. Well... Yeah, I after the stream, I have to put the link in the uploads channel. I'm not gonna add everybody for it because it's, but the Mega Man Powered Up Part 3 is up on YouTube right now. I like queuing up the uploads for a night in advance. Either tonight or probably tonight. I'm gonna after the stream, I'm gonna have to edit the Mega Man 1 stream for Friday's upload. And then this will be Monday's upload. And then 3 will be Wednesday. So what do you think of the Wily Wars case?
Me? I love the Wily Wars. I honestly think it's a great way to play Mega Man's 1 through 3. I'm 100% serious about that, by the way. I think the visual polish is also really nice, too.
I think it's good.
Also, it's really cool to hear, like, official Mega Man tracks on a, Genesis.
Yeah, wait till we get to the Game Gear game. Because then you get to hear some Mega Man 4 and 5 tracks on Game Gear Sound Font.
Ooh.
Alright. That's a game over, I think. Nope, okay. Game is a bit of a challenge. At least the mini-bosses don't respawn. I think 3 is going to be both a challenge, one of the hardest, and also not one of the hardest. Since we're playing the improvement patch, it'll at least be a different time for the NES version.
I'm so glad they fixed this. This is how it should have looked, to be honest.
How does it look for stream?
Oh, it looks... Well, I don't know yet. We'll have to see in a second.
Oh boy.
I just love all the fixes they did for this. I think it's just...
It's good.
Like I said, it's a great way to play 1 through 3.
We're just exploring the dam, exploring the dam.
Oh, that looks great. That actually doesn't crunch your oh my god. Bit rate.
Doesn't kill the bit rate.
Yeah, it doesn't crush it at all.
Yeah, my video editor's gonna have a fun time with this, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
I don't know what went wrong with the powered up streams, by the way, but for some reason when Twitch downloaded them, they were like 42 gigabytes in size.
Wow.
Yeah, but I downloaded yesterday's stream and it was like 3 gigs.
What?
I hit jump, I swear to fuck I did.
Not again. You can do this. Chat, root him on, because last time we had to deal with... Wait a minute, I just realized.
Yeah?
Didn't we spend more time on the Wily Wars game
Then,
last time?
yeah, we did.
Do you think it's just this version is like a little harder?
It's a little bit more messy. Like, programming-wise, it's more messy. But I think this one might honestly be both a mixture of the controller I'm using and also Polymega might have messed up something with their Genesis emulation with the last update.
Well, I hope you're ready for that update in summer of next year.
Of course.
Is there a delay?
Yeah, there's a delay. The other PlayStation controller should be sitting over there in that bin. Can you pull it out for me?
Do you want me to get the...
I want a wired pad.
I'll get it for you.
I don't care how much of a wired pad, but I need a wired pad.
Actually, would you rather use one of the Saturn controllers?
Sure. That would actually work a little better, because at least then the button layouts will match. It should be just sitting down there, in front of the system, I think.
Oh. No, that's the...
I use
oh,
my
wait, it's right here.
I use my Polymega quite heavily, so if it's having a problem, I mean, I should be able to fix it up a little bit.
Both controllers are sitting over the
Woot.
Alright, I got it ready for you when you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second to beat Bubble Man, though.
Okay, I'll let you beat Bubble Man first.
I gotta, like, take this area slow now, which is... I'm gonna hope that that fixes some of the input delay issues, because we weren't experiencing this as much with this console. This also might just be me switching from Wily Wars, because, you know, from like NES to Wily Wars.
Here's a good question. Is there anything in terms of design of any of the Robot Masters? Is there anything that you would make differently about them?
Not really.
Not really, no.
There's not a design I hate. At least for the Robot Masters.
Okay, in terms of enemies then.
Not really. more so more so my design problems come in with some of the bosses in Megaman.exe, especially about midway through,
7-ish.
like X5-ish. I don't think Burn Dino Rex is that unique looking.
Burn Dino Rex.
Yeah, Burn Dino Rex, yeah. It's plugged in, you said?
No, I was saying I'll wait for you to finish the box before I plug it in.
Yeah, go ahead and plug it in.
Burn Dino Rex. That just looks like a Digimon.
Yep, I figured you would.
I mean, it looks really good.
He's also known as Matrex, I believe.
You know what? If they did him like a croc instead of a dino, it actually would have looked really good.
But that game's also got my favorite designed Maverick,
Which one?
Axel the Red,
Oh, yeah.
or Axel the Rose Red. Rose Red? I don't know. He's a rose.
Axel the Rosary.
Alright.
Too bad I think that Ground Scarabit has a bit of a weak design.
You think Ground Scarabitch has a weak design? I could see it. We're doing the Heat Cross again for the third separate time. Hopefully I can do it. And hopefully this fixes some of the input delay. Let's see. It is better. Sometimes you just need a different controller, I swear.
I also like the shadows of the bricks in the background where the lava is.
Mm-hmm. The shading here just looks so much better than the NES. It's got a different feel to it, but it's the same. It's similar.
Yeah.
Megaman 2 has got an interesting story. So, a year and 1 month after his defeat in Mega Man 1, he comes back with his 8 robots that he built and designed. Some of them are updates on Dr. Light's designs from the first game. Other designs are solely built to like stop Mega Man, like Quick Man. The idea was to make improved Robot Master to be like, look, I am better than you. I made a Robot Master that's stronger than you. It's better than you. It'll last longer than you. Wily kind of just missed the point of why Dr. Light was being praised in the first place. It's like, yeah, he helped innovate some peace. Peace of mind. People didn't have to do as hard a job anymore. But that's just the funny thing. Wily's weird. What you up to, Case?
Somebody texting me about how the job thing went today.
I am struggling here. This time it's not a controller thing, it's just I am having a problem.
You had that. You should have had that.
Yeah. Shoulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Dumb input latency.
Honestly, I'm not even sure it's the input latency. I think it's just...
You ran out of I can do the Heatman cross thing?
No, I think it's literally just switching from the tight controls of Mega Man 3 and beyond, from going from 2 and 1 slipperiness to Wily War's tight controls.
Yeah, I think that is something I had to deal with. Because I had to readjust when playing 3.
Yeah.
After beating 9.
Like, this is just... The controls just aren't as... Or they're tighter here. They're better. but it makes it harder because these stages were designed with that slipperiness in mind. Mega Man 1 went a little bit too far. Mega Man 2, they probably should have made it like this. It probably should have always felt this tight. 3 fits it about perfect, and then they stick in that 3-4 range for the rest of the franchise. And it makes it better. I'm misjudging it.
You are, a little. You got this. Oh boy, here we are with the save states. You got this. Chat, root Gavin on.
Can we get some hype in the chat?
Yes, get hype in the chat.
We're losing people at the current moment.
Uh-oh.
We went from 8 to 6, so I'm like,
Don't let that discourage you.
I'm not. It's just this cross.
Listen, come on, Mac, baby.
I could do it. See? Gabules that spring and bounce and laugh.
And giggle.
We got chat hype train going, starting at least.
Yeah. You'll have fun with those, by the way.
Had to save myself there. It was either me or the lava.
It was the lava. He did it. He messed up the submarine control.
Not the Titan incident. Okay. Up,
The lava
up. Ah!
No, no scrimbo.
Ah! Scrimbo. I'm gonna. I really debated going for the jet, but I have to get good if I want to beat the boo beam trap later. The boo beam trap is gonna be the hardest part of this entire game, chat. I hope you guys know. I not only own a bootleg copy of Wily Wars for Genesis, but I also own the official release of Wily Wars for Genesis, but my bootleg doesn't save. It doesn't have a save battery in it.
Just like the originals.
What? No. Wily Wars for Genesis, because it was only released in Europe and Japan, it's actually incredibly rare. Because the Japanese Genesis did about only slightly better than the Xbox in Japan. Crossing the lava. You know, I wonder if the TV set the game mode. I've got the remote next to me. You can check if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I can keep playing while you're checking because the menu is
Transparent.
honestly it might help
It
me.
is.
Oh, god dang it.
I questioned that the other day too. I asked.
Maybe it's my capture card.
Yeah, because the capture card adds delay.
Doesn't add that much delay, or at least
Not that
it used
much.
to. Can you open the curtain? Maybe it's overheating a little bit? And adding a bit of
Is
delay
there
to...
anything else you want me to do, my lord?
My lord, my lady?
You want me to watch his cheeks now?
Maybe it's this. Hey, could you do this? Could you do that too? Could you turn off the light? Can you...
Casey throws a sponge at my head.
Eat this.
Don't feed a Baba... Don't
Don't
feed
be a Papa sponge.
Don't feed a Baba sponge, Teddy.
You put it in your mouth. Don't feed a guy a sponge. Oh.
Gotta love Bob's
I
Burgers.
think that's one of my favorite things about my very deep voice. If we even...
Don't feed a sponge a guy, Bob.
You put the bob in your mouth.
Sponge!
Come on, Teddy, don't feed a guy a sponge. You put it in your mouth.
we can't keep doing this. It's all right.
Have the tables turned.
How the turns have tabled. What happened there? The blocks got desynced.
Yeah, they happen in this version.
I seriously wonder if maybe that's part of what's going on. Is that a Venture Bros reference? Bob's Burgers reference.
That would be a great Venture Bros reference if it actually was. Oh, I feel like they could make a very funny joke about... I saw that. I think it would make a very funny joke if the Venture Bros did a joke similar to that. You good?
No, I'm confused about all the desync.
Because you have to run fully to the left.
No, like the desync of the blocks, the desync of it all, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is synced differently here in this version, isn't it? Compared to that.
It's not. Normally it's not. That's why I'm really confused. I didn't struggle with it this much on the NSO version either. So I'm honestly believing maybe Retrobit fucked this one up.
Uh-oh.
I know that's weird. Maybe them fixing the lag also desynced the blocks and they just didn't test it. Because they didn't realize. The code for Wily Wars is extremely messy. The fact that it works at all is impressive. The sequel Wars is programmed amazingly. Like,
Yikes.
what does it want me to do?
Jump straight to the next block.
The thing is like, it's harder here. Because I've got less room to the left of me.
Yeah, that was totally desynced.
Like, chat, I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Like, this is like a fuck up, right? 1, 2. That disappears, that goes. That was completely different. They keep appearing at a different rate every time.
Alright, well, it's time for you to take your pills now. No, jokes aside, though. Yeah, I see it. That's nuts. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
It's, well, I mean,
Like, as soon as you land, run and jump.
Chad is going nuts for this.
What are they...
Says that's crazy. Like, they're watching this.
They're seeing it. They're witnessing.
Somebody take notes. I want the Mega Man community on this.
I want answers.
I do too. Is the Retro-Bit version, like, this messed up? I don't remember it being this messed up. I remembered it being, like, really, really good. Alright, at the extra life, I'm stopping. To make a save state. Because I'm not having you guys...
Point.
I'm not... Half a point.
Halfway point.
Halfway point. Well,
Half a point, yes. Half a point. You get half a point now for.
yeah,
same
it's a
thing.
it's a point system. Swear to God. Ah.
You've never taken that long. I
No,
wonder what time it is now. We're at
How-
37.
It took me a half hour to beat these 3 stages. Holy.
How?
Like I'm dumbfounded. No wonder I lost a couple views. True Christ. I could do this. I could do this. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. No damage, Heat Man. Let's go. Let's go.
Time
Let's
flies
go.
when you're having fun.
Let's go. Let's go. No damage, Heat Man. We did it, guys. We did it.
Now, when I stream this, you guys are gonna laugh your ass off because I suck at Heat Man.
I think. Aren't you gonna be using the? Aren't you gonna be using the NSO version when you do that, though?
The NSO version of what?
Wily Wars? Or are you doing Wily Wars?
Oh, I could do Wily Wars. I thought you mentioned using the Famicom.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can set the Famicom up for you. I'm talking about when you touch Wily Wars.
I have been touching Wily Wars. I did 1 and 2 on there.
On stream?
Yeah, I actually have the save file for it, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm playing on file 2. Pretty sure it was. Yeah.
Alright, chat. That was some dumb shit. So sorry to keep you guys waiting. Now we're on Woodman. And we regained a watcher, a viewer, a looker, a seer with their eyes.
Do you
Dun,
like
dun,
how I
dun.
want? Do you
Like how I talk, do you like the bats in Woodman stage?
That doesn't rhyme.
Do you like how it all just disintegrates into chalk? I don't think I want to.
Yes.
Yeah, this is for Sega.
I love how it wasn't until now you asked.
So, the last version I was playing was on NES and PlayStation 1. And then this is the version for Sega.
So this was a compilation of 1, 2, and 3. Oh, actually, you know what? No, never mind. I did complete 2 for stream. I didn't complete 3. Because then I started playing the Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I didn't play 3. My chat still has yet to see me play 3 NES.
Revolta says, and I'm afraid you're losing another because they gotta go to sleep. Good night. Good night, Revolta. Glad to have you.
Good night,
Thanks for
Revolta.
chat. Thanks for chatting. Alright.
You got this. Can you believe the amount of people who were gonna flip out over the fact that we're streaming tonight?
I hope some of them watched today. I hope everybody who follows you ends up following me eventually.
Yeah. Well, you won't get everyone, but you'll get plenty of them.
We want the double viewer, the double streamer special.
The double streamer special? Would you like to tell them what kind of combo that is?
Comes with burger and fries.
Ooh. No, you know what it comes with?
It's 2 mini sliders and a bucket of fries.
No, you know what it is? It's a burgadilla.
It's 2 burgadillas and 2 mini
wanna
mini
make it a-
burgadillas
Oh, there you go. 2 mini burgadillas.
with a side of chips and dip.
Chips and dip.
Chips and dip.
Kind of dip.
Nacho cheese dip.
Oh, now you're talking.
If I ever open a restaurant, guys, it's burgadillas all the way.
Now hang on. You credit me.
What do you mean I'd credit you? You'd be in on it with me.
Oh, okay.
I don't do things alone.
You think I'm going on this conquest alone? Grabs me by the neck. You're
You're-
coming with me.
If I'm going up, you're going up. If I'm going down, you're going down.
This is the most chaotic stream you and I have done.
Honestly, Mega Man 2, it'll make a man go crazy.
It'll make a man crazy.
They jump. They leap. They
jump.
bound.
They jump. They jump. They jump. Why'd you fire off a shot?
I fired off a shot.
You think you can beat him now?
It's Woodman! He dead.
I struggle way too much with that fight.
It's 2 hits, he's gone.
No, it's jumping over the leaves because I keep getting hit by the falling leaves and the rolling leaf.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Because it's not one or the other, it's like...
One then the other?
Yeah, then the other.
Yeah, the trick is actually the spacing.
Yeah, it's the spacing is my issue. Also, just jumping over that shield is tough.
Alright, now we're gonna do Airman.
You either jump too early or too late.
Can we get some Wily Wars hype in chat? Just Wily Wars. Wily Wars.
Here, I can give you this. One of my famously branded skins that I made.
Famously branded?
Yeah.
Famously Brandon.
Famicom.
Oh, that's really cool.
You know what it says?
Hype or what? Rainbow?
Raid.
Raid. Oh, that's cool.
That's my raid thing I did myself, but I need to update it because it's unreadable even on a bigger screen.
Yeah, I'd say so. Zeke says Wily Wars. Wily Wars. Wily Wars.
Everyone likes the Wily Wars. Isn't that right, Press?
I keep dipping. I keep. Honestly, every time I play Wily Wars during these streams, people dip out. Everybody's like, Wily Wars. I guess.
Again.
No, the PlayStation version you guys are watching,
You
though.
guys are eating that up.
I'm really glad about that. I can't wait till we do the rest of the PlayStation games. Like, I'm down to just, like, do that. Wholesale, no stop. No stop till we drop. And this is all set up, by the way, for the Wily Tower. And during that stream, I'm gonna have to change the game 3 separate times. Once before the stream, once when we finish up the first one, and once, one more when we switch over to the Wily Tower.
This is not giving you an easy opening. You know what would be really good to have here, though?
Metal Blade?
Yeah. You got to show off the trick again.
I get to show off the trick! This time that's a reverse trick, because I'm,
reverse trick.
because I'm falling off the left side of the platform, but holding right.
This is my evil trick.
This is my crazy trick, watch me go! Woo! Coming through the doorway.
Chad is just watching us lose our minds slowly.
Losing my mind to the Mega Man 2. I got places to go, gotta follow a rainbow.
A rainbow, not my rainbow.
Not mine. It's somebody else's, I stole it.
Hey, where'd my rainbow go?
It's in chat.
Yeah.
It looks so messed up on the actual stream itself, though.
No, that looks good.
You
You know what's my favorite part about it?
What?
It's all equal in terms of spacing of the frames, so it looks like the marquee just runs across with its colors.
It's crazy.
You know what you get?
Item 2.
Get equipped.
Get equipped.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite lines from the Mega Man series. For the weapon screams. It's get equipped with item 2. I want to make an edit of that where it says get equipped with a burger.
There is an account that used to do that on Twitter.
Yeah,
They used to make get equipped memes, but when Twitter started being got acquired,
It got equipped by Elon Musk.
he made a couple of Elon Musk jokes with the get equipped screen, and I think he got either banned or had to stop posting. So you guys might be wondering, why did I pick up all of that? It's just so we have more E-Tanks toward the end and more lives, because my live count is at 3, and I would like to have more.
I assume Twitch doesn't know what an E-Tank is.
Twitch chat, do you know what an E-Tank is? You guys know what the E-Tanks are? They are full heals. They'll heal up they'll heal you up in a pinch. Fun fact. Quick boomerang is a fun weapon to have, but it's not very effective at fighting things. But it does go a little bit behind you. So, item 1, item 1. Extra life. You guys wondered how you get that? That's how you get that extra life.
You know, it's funny, I never thought of that. Because I was tackling Metal Man first.
Yeah, Metal Man's full of items, so if you tackle him, like, after you beat, Airman, usually he goes down pretty quick. That one's called a mini trick. Because it only happens for a little bit. Every time I do that little clippy thing at the edge of platforms and stuff.
This is my evil trick.
This is the trick. This is a mini trick. If I can do it on a really big platform, I'll be like, this is the biggest trick.
The mini trick. Think you could do another mini trick? Would this be the big trick then?
This is going to be the funny trick.
The funny trick.
I don't need to do it, but it's funny. Yeah.
That Gabule was coming straight for
He
you.
was going for it.
Do you
Okay.
think it's possible to transport him into the right room?
So he'll move to the right room, but he's off screen at that point.
There's no way to, like...
He'll move off screen. There is no way. The screen does not move slow enough. It does not have the Metroid problem of the enemy in between.
That sucks.
No, I'm glad it doesn't, because Metroid 1's doors are terrible. You open the door, you do the screen transition, there's an enemy caught in the door, you're damaged, you're damaged, you're damaged. You move in the next room, you're dead.
Yeah, that is true. But the guy's real funny.
Alright, there we go.
Nicely done.
That dumb dog says the estrogen tank.
You know what's funny?
Makes you more manly.
Estrogen pills come in blue.
Well, the more I know.
Yeah, they're in a light blue like that.
Okay. E-tanks are full heals. They're called energy tanks. I swear, we're almost done, guys! Wait, do we literally only have Crashman left here?
No, you have Airman to fight.
I already fought Airman. I have item 2.
No.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna take it from you.
No, you're not.
Give me your take.
Gonna have to hunt down Casey to get back Airman's weapon.
Could you imagine if that was a gimmick? If you game over, like, the item you're supposed to get switches?
That sounds like an evil randomizer that could totally be done. If you made the flags moving flags, you could totally do that.
No, like, that is, like, a base thing of the game. You know how they have the Doc Robot fights?
Yeah.
Well, what if he moved from level to level and there's only one of them?
I don't like that. I don't like that. That reminds me of X2.
X2?
X2 has the X killers. I don't want to do that. Anyways, I do have something that I did want to bring up. Mega Man 2 actually has flags for Wily. So, in all of the other games, the flag is the game checks whether all 8 bosses are beaten to move on to the next area, to the Wily Castle. This game actually has 4 flags for that. So it checks if you have beaten the 8 bosses to unlock Wily. And then it checks if you've beaten Airman, Flashman, and Heatman. Because they have the 3 items. And though that check is strictly so that way you can get through Wily Stage 1, 2, and 3.
That's nice.
If you glitch with the boss door with a pause, if you glitch in from the boss door of those 3 bosses, like get hit, knock yourself backwards into the door, and then zip, you'll be into Wily Stage 1, 2, and 3 with the wrong pallets, and you'll get stuck at exactly the same spots where they are. And if you get to the end of those stages through means of cheating, the game soft locks.
Wow.
Because you're not supposed to be at that stage, so the boss doesn't spawn. But the game is checking if those bosses are beaten for that specific area.
That's a nice anti-cheat.
It is. It's also really weird. And a really strange bug.
Just like the one y'all did.
Da 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 da. Pits. I'm not doing Kid Icarus again.
You should do the Game Boy game again.
Chat, do you want me to do Kid Icarus on Twitch? I'm not saying Uprising, I'm saying the first 2. The Game Boy game and the NES one. They're a package deal. I gotta do both if I'm gonna do them. Okay, Dr. Wily time.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, chat?
Going on hour 3.
We actually are at hour 3.
Again.
Again.
I'm sure we'll do it faster next time, chat.
Tomorrow's longer, I don't care.
That's fair.
I can't even lie and say that it... Like, this one was actually one where I was like, I'm sure I'll do it faster. For 3, no, that one's gonna take longer than this one just because there are more stages. I'm gonna be wiped out throughout the whole day. I have to start my stream at, like, 2. If I want to end at a reasonable hour. Under the sky, back of the dreams that we had, possibilities were endless. Maidens happy endings, don't you give it up, don't you let it slip away. Never shines so bright. Don't you give it up, don't you let it slip away. Everybody knows the Brenzelfloss stuff song. Not as many people are going to know that song that I was singing. That is the official lyrics for this song. Made for an anniversary album. Called Rockman.exe.
Rockman.exe.
Yeah, and the song is in English, despite being sung by a Japanese band.
That's awesome.
It's one of those weird factoids that I know. I like listening to that song. There is another set of official lyrics as well, but that is a big band version, done by a bunch of J-pop stars.
Huh.
There's a quartet of Japanese idol singers, and they're good at it. Like, they're good singers. They make good music. They do rock, pop style thing. They'll do big band stuff. They'll do interesting music videos like OK Go, too. Like, they absolutely deserve the high praise that they get. They partnered with Capcom shortly after Mega Man 11's release to do a tiny little minigame for the web. I hate this boss! I don't like the Mecha Dragon. I said I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. Mega Man's hitbox may be the same as the NES one, but its sprite sure isn't, and it changes everything about it. I'm beginning to dislike Wily Wars as this stream is going. I have never, ever been like, oh yeah, Wily Wars is kind of frustrating. Until now. That's not something I ever wanted to say. By the way, I think they intended there to be a checkpoint here, but they never put it there. All of the Wily stages have checkpoints that are pretty far away from the bosses. That's why taking a death in them is basically a run killer for speedrunners.
Nicely done.
I thought I actually held the button down too long and almost fell off the broken platform. I don't like that. I do not like fighting that thing over the pit. We're back to 7 viewers. Yay! Welcome, folks. Hopefully there's some new people watching. If so, give me a follow. We're trying to hit 50. If we hit 50 before the 19th of March, I will be doing Sonic Genesis or Game Boy Advance all the way through. And that will be painful for me. And if you don't know what Sonic Genesis for Game Boy Advance is, think about the worst port of Sonic 1 you've ever seen.
DS.
No. Karmic says Wowie Castle. Wowie Castle is right. But also, Wowie Castle for the 3rd time today. Do we have maxi tanks? We have maxi tanks. I have to be, like, extra careful with, ammo consumption.
Did it change?
Slightly. So, like, the usage of stuff isn't done, but... yeah, I mean, item 3. Look at how fast that drains versus how slow that moves upwards. And it's based on which way I'm looking. So don't ask me how that works. If you go back and watch, it goes faster when I was looking to the left than when I was looking to the right. And I don't know why.
It's nuts.
That German, look at what Karmic said.
Wally's Castle.
To the 3rd power. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You guys can buy this album for free.
I'd love to hear a remix that sounded like that, by the way. Like, with instruments. They just stretch out those final notes for the fun of it. No, not like that. Like it's shifting downward slowly. I just think it'd be cool if you could play it on guitar and sounded like that.
Just imagine.
Whammy bar!
No, it's a Wowie bar.
Wowie bar!
You have to find all the Wowie bars, Mega Man. But where is the Whammy bar? That's a good question.
At the bottom.
At the bottom of your guitar.
There is Mega Man music in Rock Band. By the way, as of Rock Band 4.
Huh.
The two of the Protomen tracks are on that. Both, I believe, the Hounds and Light Up the Night.
Huh.
I believe the Hounds is DLC though. Light Up the Night is included by default. And they are my favorite songs to play on that because it's just they're fun, they're charted really well. I'd love to do a Guitar Hero stream, but I'd have to mute the music, which I don't want to do that. That misses the point of Guitar Hero.
Okay, guys, we're gonna play this song, and what I'm going to do is put a very crappy MIDI version of it. Did you see that?
What?
The water effect?
Yeah. That's because
Maybe it is. Maybe they didn't do the code right.
I like I said, Wily Wars was rushed. They didn't have a proper amount of time to actually do the Wily Wars. This was Minakuchi Engineering's doing. They did the best they could. Honestly, I think it's a great port. I just don't think it's the best. But I think the lag reduction stuff they did kind of probably messed with stuff, and that's just talking on behalf of Retrobit, because Retrobit handled this port for just this version for Genesis.
There's a signature on the back of the pin tape.
Yep, it's there in the artwork as well. Karmic says, Wily Castles caused the cat to lose his mind. No, Doc Robot is going to cause me to lose my mind tomorrow.
We enjoy Dr. Robot.
I hope tomorrow's stream, we get lots of viewers, because it's going to drive me up the wall. I'm gonna have a big old rant about Doc Robot and how his design is wasted, and it's gonna be a fun
Why
time.
is his name Doc?
Diverse operating circuit robot, but we'll get into that. And if that's even canon in the first place. He's called Skull Robot in Japan.
Huh.
Yeah. There's a reason behind
That's
everything.
a little demeaning. Because then we got Skull Man.
In the next game, no less. Okay, we're at the Boo Beam Trap, folks.
So hold your breath.
Hold your breath. Not for that long.
Yeah, for that
Not for that long.
Why not?
I need them to stay conscious for the watch time.
one. Oh. Technically, the device just has to be on.
Yeah, but I want them to watch and understand and know the pain behind this. The agony of playing Mega Man 2 on fucking Genesis.
Yeah, I do think the timing is much different from here.
It's just enough of a difference for me to just be like, maybe not. You know what we never brought up in Mega Man 1? We never brought up the Electman thing.
Which one?
The music track similarities with Journey.
Oh,
And
yeah.
how that was a total coincidence. There's an extra life down there.
No. It's taunting you.
That scares me.
Oh, that it gave you an extra life in an impossible place?
Like it's telling me, you're gonna lose, dude.
That's what it did last time. It put it over those spikes there.
I don't like this. This is scary. Fuck!
You just...
Accidentally clicked an E-Tank when I meant to hit next.
I was gonna say that you scroll down the screen and you just see like all the textures are replaced with his face. This just becomes a creepy pasta immediately.
Mega Man 2. The mystery terror of Dr. Wily.
It knows.
Honestly, this just feels like the game knows. The game knows I'm gonna be losing my mind by the end. They're like, you had a fun time on the PlayStation? No, you didn't. You're gonna lose it on the Genesis.
Good Genesis and Genesis.
I'm gonna make you suffer. Retro bit. the evil Sega Genesis copy.
The evil Sega Genesis copy. Okay, here we go. Is it enough?
I tried to pause
You wanna
the old.
make a save state real quick?
I'm grabbing the C-Tank. The game can be mean to me all at once. I have save states. And I have to be sure to, like, keep as much health as I freaking can. I don't remember if the Boo Beam themselves respawn. I know that the blocks don't, but I don't remember if the Boo Beam does. Chat, can somebody tell me if the Boo Beam respawns, or if it's just the blocks? Because if it's the Boo Beam, then I have to get more, Crash
You only
Bomb.
used one.
I have to still get more Crash Bomb. I know it sounds crazy, but
I'm checking for you.
thank you.
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
They included a quote from the complete works that says, "If you waste your weapon even once, you're out."
Yep. I am glad the Boo Beam trap has never come back. It is my least favorite thing in this entire video game. Alright, that one didn't give me any health, or, well, it gave me health, but it didn't give me weapon. Okay,
Provided
nope.
you have enough extra lives, one can first destroy all breakable walls, then get killed. The stage checkpoint is right above the rooms. with
Okay,
tallies.
so the Boo Beam does respawn. Alright. We're gonna use an E-Tank, and then switch to Crash Bomb.
Nicely done.
Heck that. Saw Smoke says they're back. Welcome back. We just finished the Boo Beam Trap. I died once already on the Boo Beam Trap. The playthrough here is... it is a struggle.
No regrets, Mega. Yeah, we
Drug.
got turrets.
We got turrets. We got flashing, blinking murder turrets. Wily teleport system. E equals infinite. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I remember one of the mangas actually made it, explained it that Dr. Wily made the teleport system, like as a whole.
Really?
Yeah. And these teleport platforms and stuff are the thing that comes back because the robot teleport system, like internally, is actually more dangerous.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the Zero games, they teleport manually, and only Maverick Hunters have the teleport system in them in the X series.
Whoa.
Yeah. By Legends, they don't even use the teleport system, and they have to fly to get around. Kinda wonder what made the teleport system so dangerous. Wily teleporting robots everywhere. Like, the teleporters stick around. But I don't know about anything else. Sauce says they need to sleep. Well, give me just a second and we will be done, and you can say you've seen the entirety, all versions of Mega Man 2. Okay. A little bit frightened here, because... Alright, that is well below half. Stop. Ha!
You just want to jump up into his face. You think you're funny, huh?
I already showed off that I can Doom Buster only in the other times we played it. You already have, though, including the mobile app. Yeah, we're not doing the mobile version here. Like I said, I'll do that as maybe like a gag. And just because you played them doesn't mean you haven't seen me play them. I just want to keep my viewer average up. I'm just being goofy. Let me be goofy with the numbers. I'm losing. I'm losing myself. I'm losing my mind. What happened with the Mega Man 2 stream? How'd it go? Oh, you know, Wily Castle.
How'd the 3 one go? Doc Robot.
How'd 4 go? That was easy. It was nice. It was pleasant. How'd the Game Boy games go? It was all right. It was a challenge, but it was all right.
We also lost hearing in one ear.
Luckily, I'm using the color hack, which has a remixed music option.
Thank goodness.
Has a toggle on the main screen. Okay. April Fool's Money Snake Man. Yeah. If I can get affiliated, if we can get enough of the numbers up, then yeah. I'd absolutely be making money.
Yep.
I'm honestly kind of trying to rig the system a little bit, so they have to...
Oh, I see what they were saying. Me making a joke about Doc Robot, and they're just like, haha, Snake Man.
Snake Man's not going to give us any problems on any of the versions, because I know how to fight Snake Man. Like, 3 is a game I practice every now and again.
It's funny that they struggle with Snake Man, and I struggle with Skull Man. Like, to say that Skull Man feels more unpredictable is it even an understatement?
He can feel more unpredictable, doesn't mean that he is. Alright. if I can show off... I'm going to make a save state here. And if I can do this right, I can show you guys something crazy. How was that, Case? You can do that with a crash bomb. On the final hit, if you aim just below the cockpit. I love that trick so much. I didn't show it off for the rest of the stream, but you know, I wanted to do it at least once. Nobody was expecting me to use a cheat code. Because I didn't use a cheat code. Aliens. Back to the aliens. It was the aliens that did it. You know, I didn't show off the bird stage select trick either this entire stream. It's in both the hologram aliens. I'm pretty sure that's a real alien. I'm pretty sure the aliens did it. They took over the entire cul-de-sac. What is this, an Ed, Edd and Eddy plot? Today's another day. We're singing in the rain. I wanted OKKO to have a crossover with Megaman Fully Charged. But
That would have been awesome.
But they killed both shows way too soon.
I heard the Sonic collab was pretty good.
I've seen parts of that episode. Looked really good. I wanted to get it, the series on DVD. Turns out, there's no DVD release. There's not even one planned, and the creators want it. Kind of like El Tigre. The guy who made El Tigre, he wants to do another El Tigre series. He also wants to do an El Tigre movie. And I think he should.
Honestly, I think El Tigre is a really good series, and I feel like it's heavily underrated.
It is. Susmog said, Miku concert moment. We did it, folks. The Dr. Wily was Katsune Miku the whole time.
You said it with a K.
There is a K. Miku.
No,
Hatsune Miku.
You said Katsune.
No, I said Hatsune.
I swear you said it with a K.
I promise you I did not. You're hearing things because you're eating your bread.
It's not crunchy.
It's not crunchy. But your teeth still make a sound, don't they? They do.
I don't need to take my pills, you hear me?
Yes, you do. I do like the look of this ending a lot better. Check out this song, by the way. If you guys have never heard Continue, or this song, this ending track, by the Megas, go look it up. It's really, really good.
Didn't people theorize that Megaman is walking home?
No, that's what's actually happening. He's actually walking home. He lays the helmet in the grass of the backyard because he's like, maybe I don't have to do this anymore. He doesn't just leave it there, but he sets it there. So he can relax and sit and just be like, it's done, people are safe. Good, I helped. I'll go home in a second, I just need to sit.
Yay, juice box!
Yay, oil can! Everybody else, why is that kid drinking an oil can? I'll be fine. I'm a robot.
thirsty.
I was thirsty. Don't drink oil, folks.
Please do not drink oil. Oil Man would be very disappointed in you.
Oh, I gotta mark the whiteboard. I just now looked at my phone and saw that we got a payment on a suit.
Here you go.
Yeah. They are officially well beyond the halfway point and have paid off essentially their first event. They are now... They've got less than 1,000 left to pay on, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you look sad about it? Oh, gotcha.
Figure that out.
Well, we'll figure it out. Either way, so Casey, what did...
Fishman! Fishman! He's official!
He's...
Fishman!
Alright.
I want to thank you guys for coming to today's stream.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Casey, can you tell me what's your thoughts on Mega Man 2?
I told you my thoughts on Mega Man 2.
Good.
Did you forget about it?
Yeah, no,
Well, let me tell you again. Mega Man 2 should stay in the basement, and it should never be found. No, Mega Man 2 is a really good game, and I like what they did with it. There are things that could be a bit better. Blue Beam Trap.
Save state,
Yeah, save
new state. So that way then, when we come back to Mega Man 3, it'll be all good. Vex, what did you think of the game? How would you rate the gameplay today?
All together?
Yeah, all together.
Didn't you die the most
On this one, yeah.
on this one?
You only died twice on the other games.
On the other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't die on your first playthrough.
Yeah, but this one, I died like...
This one ate your lives for some reason.
So yeah.
Instead of mine.
What do you rate it?
Thank you.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Too much water, folks. Too much water! Alright, guys.
Stop drinking the water!
Alright, folks. I have been your humble host.
It's really just a FMV of Mega Man 3.
Alright, I'm trying to finish up here, please, Christ. Too much noise. Alright, folks, I have been your humble host. If you enjoyed watching this, subscribe to the YouTube, follow me on Twitch. You can check out the Twitch streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow we're doing Mega Man 3, and for you guys watching on YouTube, it'll be the next upload. I've been your humble host. Good night, everybody.